Yo! Oh, I realized my window was off. Whoopsies. Hold on, where is it? There we go. My little box was gone. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well, we're fixed. Hee hee. Oh, I'm a little off center. That? A little bit more this way. That good? That? Like that. Yeah. Okay. Nice little start to the week. Just a little bit of scuff. Why not? As a treat. As a treat. But as you are used to. Yo! Good morning, gamers. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope everything's going good for you. It is a new week. There's lots of new stuff to do. Yum, 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 yum. I slept in for the first time in like 2 weeks. It was really nice. It was really nice. I slept until like 11, which was awesome. Lately, I've been waking up at like 8 to make sure all the pets are taken care of and Piper gets to go outside in the morning, so I don't have to wake up to like dog pee on the floor or something, you know. Always make sure that I get up early to take care of them all. So today was really nice. But yeah, so if you didn't know, Kohaku Mama was away for about 2 weeks or so. And she just got back last night, but she got back pretty late last night, so we didn't really get a chance to talk at all. I just kind of made her a cup of tea and sat with her for a little bit, and she was just like, oh, like so tired because she was traveling all day, right? And it was late, and she was like, oh, I'm going to bed. I'm like, yep, that's okay. We'll talk tomorrow. And so we were sitting having our tea. That's why stream is at 12:30 instead of 12 today, like it was supposed to be. I wanted to spend a little extra time with her because we didn't get to yesterday, so I sat with her and had our tea and looked through a bunch of the photos she took. But she's doing good. She had a good time. She got a tan. It looked so pretty there. They were in the Dominican. The water is just so nice crystal blue. It's so pretty. Like every like nature kind of picture she took is just so beautiful, dude. The sand looks so nice, like the trees and all the bushes are this nice vibrant green to the most beautiful blue ocean background. It's just like, oh my god, bro. Meanwhile, at home, we had snow and flooding rain and windstorms and freezing rain and more snow and one nice day and then flooding rain. And it's like, ah! It's bleak and awful. Ugh. Yeah. But she had a really good time. I'm really glad about that. I'm also glad that I don't have to do every single responsibility myself anymore, which is awesome. So now I can go back to splitting responsibilities, which makes me so happy. It gives me everything you said plus potholes. No! Gives me a lot more time to start doing stuff. Meanwhile, cut the soggy wet cat. All right, dude. All right, dude. Yeah, it gives me a lot more time to start working on stuff, which is good. Because I've just been really overwhelmed the last 2 weeks trying to take care of everything myself. Like if it were a small house, like it was only like a few rooms, it wouldn't be bad. But this is a decently sizable house. Like definitely, probably too much for one person. Unless you like only lived in the upstairs and you just completely neglected the basement. But I don't, because I live in the basement. So I have to take care of the entire basement and the entire upstairs, which is even bigger. And with like the flooding stuff happening and everything else, and it's just like, oh, there's just a lot going on. I didn't really have time to like work on the stuff I wanted to work on, which is a lot of like the rewards and things from the Donathon. So thankfully now, we'll have a little bit more breathing space to work on stuff like that, which is nice. I'm a bit sniffly this morning again. Sorry, it happens. It's this weather, dude. This weather in particular being like hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. Not even hot, but like mild and cold and then freezing, you know? Happy? Yeah, my one cat in particular is incredibly happy because she's the one who's really shy, but is very much like Kohaku mama's cat. Like, she doesn't approach me. Like, she will, like, say for example, I am like sitting at the coffee table because we usually eat our dinner like sitting on the carpet, like in front of the TV, like in front of the couch. So we lean back against the couch, which is nice and soft and cushy. But we sit on the ground on the nice fluffy carpet and have our food on the little coffee table. And then we just watch the TV from there. So when I would be eating dinner, that cat, Miss Sushi, she would come and like stare at me from the doorway, but she would never come over, or like sometimes she'd come over and like sit on like a stool, just stare at me, but she never comes over and like actually wants to be pet and stuff. Sometimes she will, but it's like incredibly rare. Like I'm generally the one that's to go and like grab her basically to give her any pets and love because I want to make sure she doesn't feel lonely or anything, right? So like every day I just go and like scoop her up and she'd be like, ah. And she doesn't like being held or anything, and she's very like wiggly and she's a pain, but I was taking care of her as best I could. I was brushing her and getting any little mats out and giving her attention and making sure she felt loved and stuff. But it's definitely different from Kohaku Mama because as soon as Kohaku Mama got home, she was kind of staring at her for a minute like, you left me. But as soon as Kohaku Mama jumped in bed, apparently Sushi like jumped up on top of her, just started purring and rubbing on her and like laying on top of her arm and just rolling around and being so happy. And I was so glad because I felt so bad for Sushi in particular because Piper's just, she's a dog. She's happy with anyone. But, excuse me, and Lacey is my baby. She loves being around me. But Sushi is very much a mama's girl, you know? And she loves cuddling and stuff, but she's very, like, particular about how she does it. Even if I were to, like, lay on top of Kohaku Mama's bed, like, she only really likes snuggling on Kohaku Mama's bed, and sometimes she'll come bug you if you're on the toilet, and sometimes she will come over if you're on the couch. But if it's me, she won't come over to the couch. Toilet, she'll come over and look at me sometimes and hang out for a little bit, but then leave. And then, obviously, even if I lay on top of Kohaku Mama's bed and, like, try to get her to come over, she'll just be like, yeah, no, I'm good. He's a brat, but she's very sweet, so I'm really glad that she got to have some time with Kohaku Mama again. Yeah, but things are good now. Everything was good. I'm really happy that she had a lot of fun. To hear some of her stories this morning. And yeah, I don't have as many responsibilities now. Yay! I'm so glad. Yeah, this weekend was kind of just me cleaning and trying my best to take care of stuff before she gets home, 'cause she's kind of OCD about cleaning. So I vacuumed the entire house yesterday, which took like 2 hours. And like cleaned up the tables even more, even though like after every time I cook anything, I always clean whatever I cook. Just because it's kind of like instilled in me from my cooking classes. But even then I was like, I'm gonna do a little extra. So I spent like so many hours yesterday just cleaning, and then like any hour I wasn't doing that, I was kind of just like playing the GTA RP server, relaxing a little bit. Oh, my freaking sniffly nose, man. But yeah, things are going good. Things are good. I'm really glad though that I am gonna have some more free time so I can actually work on more stuff for you guys and just stream stuff in general. Makes me really happy. I like how you get little figurines of everything you cleaned before. It's cute. Alright, let me see. What do we have next to do? Something down here. Ski center. Oh god, yeah. Alright. Squeak. Meow meow. Come on, Squeak. Come on, Squeak. Brother. Thank you. Bubbles. Thank you. Ulysses. Oh, you're so good. All right. Perfect. God, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Oh, God. All right, here we go. Going well? It is. Yeah, things are going well. GTA server, things are good too. I've just been grinding money, and I apparently am the first person in the entire server to have an expensive car, which is nice. I did originally buy a gas station because I thought it'd be a good way. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Like a good investment. Oh, God, can I not even get out of this until I clean it? Oh, God, I hate my life. Ah! Okay, it's fine. I thought it'd be a good investment, but the time you would have to take to maintain it and like effort you have to put into it after buying it was way too high, so I sold it back. I resold it back again because it was way too much effort, unfortunately, because it would have been a really cool thing if you could like change it and name it after yourself, and it's really fucking cool, and it would be like a really good income like later on, but for right now it's like not good at all. It was a lot of effort, and I'll explain more about that in a minute, but how'd you get in? I don't know, man. I got beamed up like Star Trek or something. But yeah, I ended up buying a really nice car because I've been doing like the fishing tournaments and hunting up north apparently, which is really good. It was kind of enjoyable, honestly. Yeah, it looks like this stuff will only open once I clean it up. Can I get out now? I still can't, no. Yeah, you might have to wash the entire gondola to free the sensors before they open, fucker. Let me out! Never, man. I don't know how I got in here. Whatever, I'm getting claustrophobic. Hunt the cougars. Yeah, the cougars are actually illegal to hunt though, so I have to figure out where to sell the parts of the cougars I've gotten. Sweats nervously. Coyotes and cougars are illegal to hunt, but they also scare away your other animals you are supposed to hunt, and they sometimes will come after you, so I just fucking blast them. And you're so far north, there's not really many police anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't think they know it's illegal, so should be fine. Anyway, yeah, I managed to buy like a really nice car, and I'm very happy with it. Got it customized and stuff. Might change the paint a little bit, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with it. We are slowly but surely getting the club set up, which is really nice. Working with Taiga again, and Hazumi and Harmony again, which is really cool to be able to work with them again. But it is taking a little bit longer than we expected because there are a lot of steps to it, and little things that are unique to this server that were different from the other one when it comes to food and drinks. But it gives you a lot more options, which is really fucking cool. So I'm very excited about it, honestly. Refined beans, good luck, good luck. Did I get it all? What did I miss? Oh. Yay, I'm free! I'm free! Oh my god! There's so... That inside of the gondola was only 2%. Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking cry. Let me up on the roof. Oh my god. Oh my god! I found that cat's no time, dude. That can come later. I think I see one over there anyway. I don't know if that is a cat or not. Holy shit. We're gonna be here a while, guys. I hope you like snow. Oh yeah, it's been fun. It's not that type of club anyway. It is like a dancing club and stuff and drinks, but I think I'll be focusing more on like bartending and stuff like that. Between inside, I mean, I think there would be, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there is one as well. This is a big map. It is $2,600 you're getting, but at this point, earning money doesn't mean anything to me because I already have all the washers I want and all the extensions and stuff, so I don't care anymore about the money. I'm not here for the money anymore. It's just an indicator of like how big the map's gonna be, honestly. I'm not here for the money, I'm here for the satisfaction. I wish I could say that about any other job I've ever worked in my life. Other than VTubing, I don't really consider it a job. I mean, it is technically a job. Well, it was when I was with the farm, but I wouldn't consider it that way. It's technically yes, but also no. Dude, imagine the snow was like dirty snow and every time it fell, you'd have to like reclean that spot. Kill myself. Or because the water gets icy, you slip and fall off. Fucking workers' comp, bro. Help. Is that dirty? No, just rock texture on the wood. Man, what have you guys been up to? Oh. How's your day so far? How's your week so far? I hope you've been doing well. You know, I realized because I was yapping right away as soon as we started. Sip some water for a second. Everyone hydrate. Yeah, wait. How did I get in the gondola? My van is right there. So why didn't I start outside? Why was I stuck in a gondola, bro? What the hell? What the hell? I don't know, man. This place is crazy. I'm saying, I realized I didn't get a chance to say good morning to everyone yet, so let me go ahead and do that. Good morning and welcome in Hammer. Good morning, welcome in Frog. Good morning, welcome in Zajawa. Good morning, welcome in Kimmy. Good morning, welcome in Kiyoshi. Good morning and welcome in Ghost of Mint. Good morning, welcome in Ennis. Good morning, welcome in Silent. Good morning, welcome in Himiko. Good morning and welcome in Nano. Good morning, welcome in LP. Good morning and welcome in Banana. Good morning, welcome in Zun. Welcome in, welcome in. Doing good. Having a nice weekend. That's good, that's good. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome in. And finally, good morning and welcome in any VOD viewers and or lurkers. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Visited family? Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just being able to catch up on stuff right now. This week will be a lot of catching up. You will notice that I didn't do a members stream this weekend for Saturday, so you'll have to forgive me, but there's a lot to catch up on. I want to start actually being able to do some of the goals and stuff that I promised from the Donathon, so of course I feel like that should take a little bit of priority. I want to make sure I can do that. And we'll get right back into the... I don't like that it looks dirty there, but it's actually the inside that's dirty, not the outside. I hate that. We'll get right back on top of that starting next weekend. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good week. Blind Mario Kart? Yeah. No member stream. You don't even participate in half the member streams, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't think I can forgive you. All right, man. Look, I'm sorry. There's priorities. We got to get the Donathon stuff moving. I don't want to neglect it now that I actually have some more time. I put a key so I can join. Hey, Super Battle Golf was fun as shit. That was a good game. That was very fun. I'm scared of like walking on this window. Like, what if I fall through? I don't think I will, but I'm getting like, what's it called? I'm thinking Project Zomboid for some reason, but yeah, I mean technically Project Zomboid too. But I'm getting The Last of Us flashbacks of like falling through the window in the building. Can do shit? Yeah. I think no matter what game we play, no matter what, you're gonna have a ridiculous amount of ping, so it'll have to just be a learning process of how to cope with having that much ping. There's nothing I can really do to help you on that part. It is simply the unfortunate part of being literally across the world from each other. Not bad for that? That's true, that's true. I did ask in the Membies chat if people would be interested in playing Civ again for a members stream, so we might be doing that again, which is a turn-based game, so well, everyone does their turn at the same time rather, so if you're interested in that. It is so bright, my eyes are burning. He's moistening, says Moist Baby 69. Yes. Yes, I am. Hello, Moist. How are you today? Hope you are feeling better. You're well? Really? Are you sure? You were sick last time I talked to you. Side bits are dirty. There we go. Getting the roof pretty good. Did I get all that as well? Looks like it. That's just the inside of that window. We're better than yesterday. That's good. Yeah, take it easy. Lots of tea. Go. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing like ARAM Mayhem with the Membies again. That was fun as hell last time. The sunlight reflecting is making me want to crow myself. It is so bright. If I get the majority of the stuff, it'll just like auto clean, I think. Come on. You can do it. Do the ding. Do the ding. Oh no, it's all the way up here too. Never mind, it won't. Okay, let me do that a little bit more. Make sure. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably set up the vote this week for what game to play for the members pick every like choice option for like the choices matter type games. I'll probably put up a vote for that this week, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be on the Discord. And he's 95% off. Oh really? I'll take a peek at that, and I might have to ping people to let them know that it is on sale so they can get it. We do plan on playing it. I've never played it before. Yeah, I'll take a look. For styling wigs. Oh yeah? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I mean, I like this game because it literally just becomes a just chatting stream, but with like some sound and something for me to do that takes up my brain, I guess, so I don't overthink things and I just talk. It's nice. Otherwise, I run out of things to talk about right away. Like if I'm just power washing though, like my brain turns off and I just yap, and it's fine. It's so much better. I really struggle otherwise though. We hear long silence is usually me muting my microphone so I can sniffle. I'm trying not to sniffle into the microphone if I can help it. Go. I will probably take a break in a little bit to go eat some lunch. Excuse my voice breaking like crazy today. Very awesome. Just like a sandwich or something. Just because I haven't really eaten much today. I only had an apple to take my medication with. I need to like eat when I take pills. I can't just take them with water. But I had just woken up, so I wasn't really hungry yet. But I might take a quick break like before we finish this one. I can't believe we're only 16% of the way done, bro. And we're almost done the roof. That's crazy. We're not even a quarter of the way. Holy shit. This is a crazy map. I should have saved this. This is, I'll have to like remember this map in particular for like whenever, if I can grab someone to do like a chatting collab with me again. Like what we did with Miss Penny Puffball during my birthday stream week. This is such a good game for that kind of stuff though. You can just sit and talk. It's so good. That was a lot of fun. It was nice because her and I hadn't had a chance to talk in a while, so it was nice. She was trying to convince me to get Pokopia or whatever it's called, the one that's the new Pokemon game that's on the Switch 2, and I'm like, dude, I am not buying a Switch 2. I am not feeling any FOMO at all. I don't even really like Pokemon that much. I don't care about it. I'm sorry, bro. I never grew up with Pokemon. So, like, there's no nostalgia factor for me, and I feel like, at least, this is just my opinion, obviously, right? But trying to get into Pokemon, I think, in, like, 2026, as somebody with zero knowledge of it, especially at my age, like, if it was a kid, it's fine. But, like, at my age, trying to get into it, I feel like anyone who's into Pokemon at my age already has been, like, following Pokemon their entire lives and knows everything about it, where it would just make me feel like I'm stupid as fuck, man. Like, they know everything there is to know, and I know not a damn thing. Like, I just feel like I wouldn't want to, like, even take the time to learn. I'd feel probably, like, really... I think I finished the whole horror. Really, overwhelmed, I think. It's Pokemon? Yeah, I've never played Animal Crossing either. It never really appealed to me, so... Meh. Meh. God. Alright, well, let's start with the outsides, I think. Whatever this is supposed to be. Spa? It's supposed to be a spa? Okay. Point to start. There is, but there's so much time that you'd have to invest. It's like you can't just play one. There's so many. So many different stories and characters and Pokemon and things you'd want to like experience and try, and there's no way you could just play one game. It's very daunting. It's like looking, to me, the idea of starting Pokemon is the same as starting to watch, like, say for example, trying to watch One Piece. Because it has like 1,200 episodes and a bunch of movies and a bunch of OVAs and all this other kind of stuff. It's like, it's really daunting to look at that much time investment to watch it, right? It's scary to look at it. Like, I don't think I'd ever watch One Piece. I think it sounds interesting. I wouldn't mind reading it maybe one day, but I'll never ever watch it. It's too many episodes, man. It's the same for me as Gintama even. Like, I really wanted to watch Gintama because I think it sounds fun, but it's just too many episodes. Too many seasons. Why is up there not cleaning? Oh, maybe I need an angle. I'll try it after. Yeah. For a year. Yup. I mean, if you're really passionate about it and you already like it, then that's one thing. But it's like starting brand new, fresh, right? That's where it's like really daunting, like to have never experienced it before. What do you do with your life? I've never watched Ginpama. Honestly, I haven't been watching much anime lately either. Last year in particular was really hard for me as far as like keeping up with stuff. There was so much going on. I was hoping to do like more this year of like watching it again and just sitting and enjoying it, but I've just been kind of preoccupied. Oh, excuse me. Gotcha. I heard there's was that the one that Calliope was singing in? That sounds familiar for some reason. I do really like these wooden walls and stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I love this wood aesthetic a lot. The color. Wanna watch this year? Honestly, I haven't even looked into it. I haven't even looked into like what anime is happening this year. I definitely would want to watch any sequels or stuff of any anime I've watched before that I liked. But I honestly haven't even been keeping up with it at all. I have no idea what's even on. I've just been busy with so many other things. Haven't had as much time as I would have liked to invest in it. And times when I am just like watching things, I'm usually watching things on the side, like when I'm doing something else. So I don't really like watching anime on the side. I'd rather get to focus on it. So I mainly just been watching like YouTube videos and stuff on the side rather than anime. But there are some I definitely want to watch. I just have to look and see, because I do love anime at the end of the day. So I haven't really had time to spend on it. But the good thing about anime is like it's not like it's going anywhere, right? It'd be nice to be able to watch it when it first comes out, sure, but it's not like it's going anywhere. I can watch it whenever I want at my own pace, which is a nice thing as well. If I'm busy, that's okay. I can watch it whenever I want. I'll have to see what animes are coming out recently. Like if there's any of the ones that I've read the manga of, I'd definitely be interested in watching. To see how they adapt it. I mainly read. I read a lot of manga and manhwa. I do a lot of reading more than I watch for sure. I read a lot. I like always am reading, like when I wake up in the morning, before bed, stuff like that. I love reading. What chat? Otsugi. Oh, FMA. Oh, nice. Interesting. Last thing you read? I literally read this morning. Let me look at it. Hold on. I think I still have it open. Oh no, I don't. Damn it. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? These are ones I opened last night to read, so they got swallowed up by other new releases. God damn it, where are they? One is called Revenge of the Iron-Blooded Swordhound, which is a reincarnation. Like a rebirth reincarnation. I do like that one. I think it's a lot of fun to read. A little edgy, a little fun. Character getting more powerful. Getting his revenge. Very cool. On the demons. Oh. This one as well I read this morning. Called Solo Max Level Newbie. I enjoyed that one. Miseta agreed, super cute. Ah, I see. Oh, Aniko on that too, so cute. Yeah, I'm glad you like that one. That's the one I mentioned the other day, right? That I brought up to you guys. I think it's really cute. Iron Blood Hound, not haunt, hound, like dog, woof woof. To be iron-blooded is like to have no emotion. And be like just a stone-faced killer, basically. Like that's why they're called the Hounds. They are literally sent out just to kill people. Are they more inferior? It really depends. I think it really depends on how you see it, Karmi. Because some anime can really just breathe such life into characters. Like, if you really love, like, a series, for example, to be able to have those characters you've enjoyed have life breathed into them through an actor, it's so nice, dude. It is really nice, in my opinion. Because at least, especially for me, right? Especially for me who... Excuse me, I had a burp there. Especially for me who doesn't have a visual imagination. And like I can't imagine voices or anything like that. Being able to have life breathed into characters is really nice. It's like there's nothing else I can really compare it to. That might be something unique to me, but I feel like it's something that can be understood, explained. It's nice to see characters you like and stories you love have a different form of life breathed into them. See it moving. Because I can't imagine things moving, right? You can describe something moving or you can show it in a picture, but I can't see what's supposed to happen in between those frames, right? I can't see it unless it's drawn as fluid as possible. I can't see it. I can't imagine that shit. Fantasia? Yeah. That's what I have. Haiku. Love story, where it's going. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like that story. I'm glad you guys are liking that story. I thought it was really cute. I think it's a really good, like, silly, kind of cute romance manga. And honestly, I really like the... Like, as somebody who likes psychology, I really enjoy, like, their thought processes of that character. I feel bad for him, right? Because of all the stuff he's gone through his life. Like, he feels the need to doubt everybody, right? So it's really nice to see this character who has such distrust of the world and women in particular finally find somebody who likes him for him and doesn't just like him for his brother. Like, whether that's his friendship or more. And see him slowly open up and change. I love character development. I love character development. It's so good, bro. I love it. Character development is like one of my favorite things ever. Especially when it's not like rushed, but it's like well thought out. Awesome, man. I love it. Like the character's conditions. Put effort and depth the best way possible. Of course, I'm not like trying to discredit the mangaka or anything like that, because I still love, like I said, I'm on board with you as far as like I would prefer to read than watch at the end of the day, because I can read at a more comfortable pace. Am I crouched? Oh, maybe I'm just short here. But it is just really nice to have life breathed into a character that the mangaka created. And like, honestly, I'd be so happy if it's something I made. Like, if I was the mangaka, I'd be so happy to have, like, my characters come to life. That'd be so awesome. Also, this is fucking huge. Give me a second. I think I'm gonna go for my quick sandwich break now because, oh my god, I'm hungry. I didn't eat before I started. I apologize. I'll be right back. I'm a hungry boy. I just need to make a quick sandwich. Won't take me long. I already took my meds and everything, so we're chilling. Alrighty. Be right back. Ugh. I'm back. Haven't sat down yet, but I am back. There we are. Wow. Sorry for the wait. I needed to eat. It was good though. What am I wondering? To the outside here. Ooh, had a shiver. Whole body like shivered. I'm just looking at the snow. It's making me shiver despite not even being that cold. That barrel dirty? It is not. Okay. Maybe it's just a way to get up if you need to. Somehow missed the jump. I'm so sad all the time. Circles like, yeah, I really don't like when a lot of manga or stories in general are harem, for example. I really hate harem a lot. Not a fan of harem. Because I end up getting really attached to characters, especially when it is actually like supposed to be romance. I end up getting attached to characters, and it makes me really sad knowing that, for example, say it's one of those stupid fucking harems, and it's this fucking random ass guy, and 3 different girls like him for some reason. These the most amazing 3 women you could ever think of. They're all beautiful. They're all like distinctly different, but they're all incredibly beautiful, and they all have their own things that make them amazing, and they all are just like great people, like good people. There's like one that's like really funny and sweet and very charming, like like the main character's ideal woman. But then there's another one who is very sporty and a little bit competitive, but she shows her affection in like a really fun way, and they always spend time together. They're like good friends for a long time. And then I don't know, there's all these other things, right? Like there's so many different little options and shit, and I just don't like harem at all, man, because it's like it ends up being like I end up liking all the characters. I end up liking all the girls, think they're all great. They're all really fun characters. They're all really sweet. I want them all to like have their happiness, have their happily ever after. But they never will, because either the main character will just string them on for the entire story and they'll never ever get to be happy. And they're somehow magically satisfied with that, somehow. Or they will pick one of them and all the other ones end up hurt. And that fucking sucks, man. I don't like that. I want them to be happy. Is it realistic for you to like someone who someone else also likes and then they get chosen over you? Yeah, it's realistic. But if I wanted fucking realism, I'd go outside. I want them all to be happy. Yeah, anyway, I don't like harem. Then choose anyone? Yeah, I hate that too. I just choose everyone, or nobody at all. Or like, I don't think she likes me, and it's like the most obvious thing ever that they like them. Like every single one likes him for some reason because he's a stupid idiot. I don't know. Shut up, you fucking chud. I don't know, man. I want them to be happy. These characters I end up like becoming like I end up enjoying a lot. I end up falling in love with the characters, think they're great and funny and stuff, and it just makes me sad. Hi Vinny, how's it going? You and the are polar opposites? You are, yeah? What's it called? Doing great? I'm glad to hear that. Hell yeah. Depending on how things are going, I will probably I'll probably stream Because I have done like the changes up, but honestly we haven't talked about it much since then because I've just been so freaking busy. I did change you and me are polar opposite. Ah, okay. Let me write that down. Is it like romance? Sorry, no, you're good, dude. Don't worry. Oh, let me get rid of this sheet. What is this sheet? Okay, this sheet doesn't matter anymore either. I have two, like, I have my little notepad on my desk, which I'm slowly running out of pages on it. It's making me really sad. Because I really like this little notepad, but I'm running out of pages slowly. I'm gonna take these pages out. I'm gonna write that down because I use it for like anything I want to write down. Because I much prefer having something physical in front of me than like writing something online or like on my PC. I'd rather have something physically in front of me, you know? Like an actual physical calendar or something. So I'm just ripping up these pages because I don't like leaving stuff like full that I've written on, even if it's completely meaningless stuff. Well, back, thank you. I've been back for a bit. Thank you, thank you. Let me write that down. So I love like romance stuff a lot. You and me are polar opposites. Let's see. We are opposites. I'll look that up after. Anyway, I was yapping about. Oh yeah, Aomi stuff. So I did make the announcement that Aomi stuff is not gonna be like predetermined days. It'll just be like all gorilla streams, and I'm not only gonna do horror anymore. I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like it because I don't like feeling trapped in that I have to do horror when I'm Aomi. Because that's just at the end of the day not really me. I'm just a variety gamer at heart. I did enjoy it when we were playing it and stuff, and I still want to play horror games. But I'm not gonna like only do that now, so I feel like that's just kind of trapping me, and that doesn't feel good because I don't want to feel like I have to do it. I ended up like not wanting to do it because like, ah, well, I'm not really feeling like doing that this day, or you know, whatever. And the answer, clumsy type Garu, thank you today. Oh, cute. I would look forward to reading it. But yeah, Aomi stuff is all just gorilla now. I might do a gorilla stream tonight. And either it will be, it'll probably be a little bit more of the server stuff because we're really close to getting. Let me get all these fucking ladders out of the way, man. Annoying. I wish I could just put those ones somewhere else and put them down, but you can't. I don't think so, at least. It'll either be more of the GTA server stuff, because we're really, really close to opening the club up, which is awesome. I just want to make sure that everything works. I really want to help out as best I can and like put an active helping hand in when I can. Either that or, yeah, honestly, probably League. Either that or some League, honestly. I might just do League on Aomi for a bit and then just play the server a little bit off stream. Or just do it on stream too, just like play League for a couple hours and swap over to the server, because on Twitch it's a lot easier to do that. I might honestly just do that. Low ranked? Hell no. No, thank you. How about just ARAM, because that's fun. Low ranked, I end up just getting tilted. If I at least get to play with somebody, I don't mind doing it. If I can play with a friend, then I'm happy to play it. But like, playing it on my own, it just... Ah! Oh. Hey, you. Squeak. Baby! Good boy. Where's your sibling at? Where's your mom at? Oh, wow, you can just... Can you just... How far can I go? I'm curious now. Oh, this far. Okay. I suddenly got really curious how far down the hill I can go. Not that far, unfortunately. But I like ARAMs. It's like a really relaxing thing. Maybe I'll grab some, see if any of my friends are around and want to hop into. I'm not doing solo only anymore either. Oh, little solar panels. Nice. Honestly, I think it'd be really cool to have solar panels. I want to look into the solar panels. I'm assuming that, like, as the years go on, they're becoming a lot more accessible as far as, like, financially affordable. I would really love to have some solar panels and, like, an extra generator set up for my house, because with the way that power does tend to go out sometimes in small towns like mine, it'd be really nice to have some self-sufficient like stuff. I really wouldn't mind it, and honestly, it would make the house worth so much more as well. I kind of want to look into it. I mean, I own the house, so I can do whatever I want with it, really. It's one of the beauties of living in the middle of nowhere, is that things are a lot more affordable. Can I even clean that? I don't even know if I can kind of get it. Clean, little solar panel, clean! Yeah. The roof is still a bit dirty, though. Yeah, storage shed is still considered dirty a bit. No. Where is it dirty? Oh, a little bit on the inside. Under here, cheeky. Come on, finish cleaning, Mr. Storage Shed, please. What is dirty about you still? Great looks also for power bank solar panel. Get blackout, you could not use solar panel. Oh, really? Really? I thought it would like... I don't really know too much about it, honestly, because I've never really had the opportunity to look into it because I never owned a house before. Or, like, the idea of it was just too expensive. Oh, it's back here that was dirty. I see. I thought it would be something that, like, it could charge up a generator, for example. Have it charge up a backup generator. And then whenever you need it, the generator would just come on if the power flicks off, you know? But maybe it's different. So I do know there are a lot of people in my town with generators, but not like solar powered generators, just generators in general. That if the power goes off, their generator goes, it like verges to life immediately. Solar panels? I see, I see. I mean, I still would want a generator, though, because we do have, like, obviously cold months, and we have a lot of snow, so there are times when the snow would cover them. Like, what do you do if the snow covers them up? Like, if you put them on the roof? Because my roof is, like, really steep, so there's no way I'm going up there to try to, like, clear off the snow off a solar panel in the middle of winter, bro. I'll end up slipping, falling, dying or something. There's damaged insulation because there's more you need. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know much about it at all, honestly. I'm very curious about it. Need to clean it. Oh, charge batteries. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't really know a lot. I want to look into it, though. I think it'd be really nice to have something like that. 'Cause I wouldn't really want, like, a gas-powered generator. I'm not trying to project Zomboid IRL. I'd like some solar power, though, because it's better for the environment in the first place, man. It's nice for the environment. Environment's important. And it's renewable energy. It's something I don't have to pay for. Once it's in, it's in. I mean, I might have to pay maintenance costs and, like, stuff like that, but in the long run, it would help out a lot, because I don't plan on moving anytime soon. And I am relatively young, despite being called old and feeling quite old a lot of times. I am quite young, and if I do decide that I want to stay here my life, that's a good... you know, 50, 60 years, potentially, depending on how long I live. If I decide I want to stay here, right? It's a long time. Does chemistry slow down school, for example? I see, I see. Yeah, cleaning is definitely possible. In, like, the summer and stuff, it would definitely be possible. In the winter, though, it'd be really scary. Because it's quite steep. So unless also put up, like, some stairs or, like, things you could stand on up top. Like something that's like built on, it'd be kind of hard to do then, I think. Like some solid stuff up on top that's flat you can actually stand on. Otherwise it'd be a little bit hard, I think. I'll do the roof after. All the snowboards and stuff? Can't tell. Maybe. Yeah, I did. I got all the skis and the snowboards at least. Yeah. It's definitely like a long-term investment thing, right? So it'd be really nice, and I think it would be very helpful for us at home as well if the power goes out. Because I mean, the one good thing about our house is, despite the fact that pretty much everything is energy, our stove is a gas stove. So even when the power goes out, we still have access to a way to cook, which is awesome. And it's funny because like the way to light the stove is actually electric. So the gas starts coming out and does like a little electric, like click, 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 click to get it to snap to life to light the fire. But like it's not like impossible to light the fire. Just get a lighter, even a match, you can get it going as long as you got the gas going. So it is nice for winters or something. If something does happen, you can always turn the oven on. Use the stove to boil some water. Worst case scenario, you know? Reinforce 2? Ah, that's true, that's true. I wonder if it'd be possible just to do it on the garage instead of the actual, like, house itself. Because our garage actually is east and west facing, like the roof. So, it's different. So it would be actually probably really good to put up on the garage and have it like just route to the house. It'd be cool if it's possible. I think there's a thing I've heard of before where if you produce enough extra power with your solar panels or whatever it is you use, because I know there was shadows? None. There's no shadows because there used to be a giant tree, but even then that giant tree got taken down recently because it was rotted inside. The city's really good about that. The city had inspectors go around to a bunch of the old trees and check on the tree's health. And unfortunately, the tree that was next to our house, which was a huge, big tree, it was hollowing out over time. So they said, yeah, for the safety of, you know, your house and the city itself, we are going to come and get this tree taken down. And they came one day, like literally they just came with these giant machines and literally just went, and it was just like, it was this huge like crane, dude. How do I explain it? It was like this huge crane, right? What's a good canvas? This. So it was like, the tree is like here, right? You got a big tree, like huge tree, right? Boom, 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 right? And my house, like say for example, my house, it's like this. Next to it. Like it is a huge tree, like bigger, like double the size of my house, if not more. Like huge, right? Yeah, the house. That's the house. Yeah. They came with this giant machine, and it was like kind of like a rectangle, and then it had like these huge wheels, and it like shot out these like metal bars to reinforce itself on each side. So it had like these 4 legs on either side that would like plant down into the ground to reinforce its like weight and everything. And it had like this huge fucking crane that went like all the way up, and it would just extend all the way up to like way up at the top. And the like the top of it, at the top of the crane, it had like these like pinchers like this. And then like the inside was a fucking chainsaw. It was like this huge fucking chainsaw. So it would like grab onto a branch, like a big branch like this, right? Grab it with its big grabby fingies, like its big pinchers. And the chainsaw that was like like this, it was like on an arm, and the arm would go, it would like swing. It would swing out. So it would like and swing out. So like they grab the branch and the chainsaw would just and just cut right through it. Like these huge fucking branches, like these branches the size of my fucking waist, like human-sized like thickness branches. It would just like they were butter. Just grab it, butter. And they would just like take it down from the crane and just like very like, and they had like such, the person doing it had such amazing precision with this machine. It was fucking amazing to watch. Like you have to wonder how many years they've been perfecting this. But he would like take it and he could like spin the fucking branch around in between these 2 little grabbers and like spin it around and angle it perfectly for like the big wood chipper thing. and just like perfectly spin it around and then slowly feed it in. And there was like other guys making sure it went in properly, or like for the smaller branch to just put it beside it so that like the people could manually do it. But then it would just like, it would like extend out like so far, and it would come back in all the way too, like to be teeny tiny like this, only like a tiny bit off the machine. But then it could go all the way up to the top of like this 50, 60 foot tall tree. It was crazy. It was so fucking cool to watch. It was like, holy shit. And then like after like an hour and a half, they had the entire tree down completely safely. It was really cool. And like when they took down the main trunk, they would just like have the machine grab it, like say this is gone already, right? It's like all the branches are gone, and it's just like this huge long log now, right? They would come, grab onto it, like it would grab its little fucking hands on it like this, and just grab the entire tree and hold it. And then they came and they just cut the bottom. They came and just cut the bottom, and it just held it up in the air, and they just slowly backed the machine back and very, very softly laid the entire log down on the side of the road perfectly. It was so cool, dude. It was so fucking neat. It was so cool. And they came like a day later and just took the entire stump out too. It was really cool, dude. It was so fucking cool to like watch, unironically. Like I was like, whoa. Like I'm not somebody who's into machines or anything, right? Like I'm not somebody who's into machines or like really cares that much. But like when you see something like that, it's just like, whoa. That's fucking cool, man. Like, it's crazy to think how far technology has come, right? Did you record it? A little bit, but it was really hard to see because it was like in the noon. So if you like aimed the camera up to try to see what it was doing, the sun was shining directly behind it and like really ruined the picture. But I did take some pictures and some videos of it. It was really cool, like early on. Because I was like taking some videos of it before stream started, and by the end of stream, the tree was gone. It was like, whoa. And it was like a 2.5 or 3 hour stream that day. And it was just gone. By the time I got there, by the time I got back, everything was gone. It was gone. They were gone. The tree was gone. There was no like debris anywhere. Completely gone and clean. It was like, holy fuck, dude. Like, that's so neat. That is so neat, dude. Yeah, no, like they were very professional about it. They were very professional and super safe. Like that's literally their job. That's what they do. Like their company is literally hired by cities all around like the area, like all around Canada basically, to like go and like do that. Like that's what they do. They're tree removers, like professionally. Like that's what they do. There's all different like branches of them and stuff, and they have like all these specialized equipments and stuff, and it's so fucking cool to watch, dude. It was so cool. Like I said, dude, I'm not into machinery or anything like that. I don't really care about that kind of stuff normally. I don't give a shit. But that was like cool. It was like watching the Terminator for trees, bro. That was the tree Terminator. That shit was awesome. It was so cool to watch. And like the guy doing it, like I said, he was just so good at what he did. It looked like Dexterious. It looked like bro could probably like fucking these giant fucking grabber hands. This motherfucker could probably like deal a deck of cards with them. He was so good at it. It was so cool. It was so cool. It was so neat, man. So neat. And honestly, I was really happy to have them do that. I didn't have to pay a dime. The city did it because it was on city property, technically, across the sidewalk. So I didn't have to pay a dime. And they were super professional, super good about it. It was awesome, dude. It was really cool. And honestly, I'd rather... It sucked to see a big old tree get taken down. Like, it really sucks to see nature like that go. But technically speaking... The person who was like a professional that came around and checked the health of all the trees said like, this tree at the moment is technically safe, but in the next 5 years or so, it would pose a significant danger to you and other houses in the area. In the next like few years or so, if it keeps rotting in the way it is on the inside with the windstorms we get and like the freezing rain and all other stuff. If anything, that could even accelerate it to being only a couple years away from being a potential hazard. Like, there's a chance that it could be just fine for 10, 20 years, sure. But there's, like, in the next year or two, there's a chance it could fall. And it was like, yeah, like, please. Plant new tree? Yeah, we already had new trees planted, too. So we'd actually gotten 2 trees planted in the summer. The city was offering a revitalization project, because I love our city, honestly. It's a really nice small town. It's not like a big city. I really don't like big cities because there's not enough nature. Hi, Octavia. Hi, Soli. I love nature, right? That's a big thing for me. I'm really, really into nature. Like, I love nature walks. I love going just out into forests and stuff. Like, I really, really like nature. It's a really important thing to me. Like, not even just, like, as a whole, but aesthetically as well. I really love nature colors and just nature themes, wood, all that kind of stuff. I really like it a lot. But they were offering basically to plant trees next to your house for free this summer. Last summer, rather. So if you wanted to get some new trees around your place, they would come by and do it, and the city would even water it. So, like, you had to do no work. Just say, yep, I would like to have a tree here. I would like this type of tree, and they gave you, like, an option of, like, 6 or 7 different types of trees to pick from. And they just came and they dug the hole, they planted the tree, and they come by and they water it and take care of it for you. It's awesome, man. It's so cool. And because it's good, right? It's good for the city. It makes it pretty. It makes it look nice. It is good for oxygen, obviously. It's good for the environment to have more trees. Trees are good, man. They're amazing things. They're amazing nature. And it's really cool, the idea that, you know, I moved into this house a couple years ago and, you know, had 2 trees planted around pretty close to the time when we moved in, right? And so it's really cool, the idea that I'll get to see these trees grow and become bigger as the years pass by. It's kind of a really cool thing to get to see them grow next to my house, right? And my life. As my life grows and changes and things go on and move on, these trees will always be there and they will always be growing. They'll be growing well past my lifetime. But it's really interesting to think that, you know, got to be a part of seeing these trees get planted and getting to see them grow, you know? It's really cool, man. Creating a housing nearby, any more urban planning? Yeah, exactly. What tree did you get? We got 2 of the same tree. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It is a tree that doesn't get too big. It usually gets like 20 or 30 feet max. It is a tree that flowers in the summer and late spring. I can't remember what it's called. I have to ask Kohaku Mama. But it flowers well, and it doesn't drop a whole lot of its leaves until fall, which is nice, so it's not a lot of cleaning. And it's easy to take care of. So it's all cool. Very happy. There was a lot of options, though, but we went with ones that were, like, just pretty. They would smell nice. Not a Christmas tree? No, not a Christmas tree. We didn't go with evergreens. There's a lot of evergreens all around our area already, though. There's a lot of them. They're really nice, but they are a pain in the ass to take care of because when their needles drop, when they do drop, because they do drop, they don't just stay forever. Like, they drop their needles and they get new ones, right? That's how they grow. Cleaning that up is a real pain in the ass. And they replant themselves really efficiently as far as, like, with the pine cones, because pine cones are their seeds. Pine cones aren't just some cool, funny thing. The pine cone is the seed of the evergreen. That is their seeds, right? Every individual piece is a seed, technically, of the pine cone. If you were to plant them, they would grow. If you take care of it properly. And it's just a pain in the ass to clean up afterwards. And you wouldn't want a whole bunch sprouting up on you. Especially because it's next to the sidewalk. I wouldn't want people, like, tripping on them or anything. But the one we picked is a nice tree. It should be really pretty. It'll take years to grow properly, but it'll be really pretty when it does. And that's a cool thing to get to kind of just watch, you know? Energy company is responsible? Ah, yeah. Luckily, the energy lines for my street are on the other side of the road, so we're chilling. There is a line that comes across to, like, my house, obviously, but it's not in the way of the trees at all, so it'll be cool. If anything, the old big tree was, like, more in the way than the new ones will be. But it, like I said, it was sad to see an old tree go. And that old tree was the one that we often had, like, raccoons come and live in the spring. So I think the mama raccoons are gonna come back and be like, what the fuck? Where's the tree? Because they'd have their babies in that tree. They'd climb up to, like, not the top, but, like, higher than our house. And there was, like, this big branch that they would stand on. There was a hole next to the branch, like, at the core of the trunk, that they'd go inside and have their babies. It was really cute to see, like, baby raccoons every year. They're really cute, but It is definitely safer to have it down. Instantly gone? Yeah. It's definitely weird because it was literally a tree that was like right outside my house, and I was like, oh, if I leave my house and it's not there anymore, and I'm like, oh. Hi, Leon! Leon! Octavia, can you get a link to Leon's YouTube if you don't mind, please, and thank you. I would really appreciate it. And lurking there, I see. But yeah, if you could get a link for his YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. Welcome in, Mr. Monkey Man. Hello, Leon. Hello, Leon Raiders. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I'm Kohaku Hyouma. Previously, Leon's Kohai. Now, just his friend, I guess. I guess we're friends. We're buddies. We're chill. We're homies. No longer working together. That's okay. It's the boys. If you guys didn't know, for my chat as well, let them know. I'm sure his chat knows because they're part of it, but for you guys to know, Leon, really awesome guy. He's a great guy. He's really hardworking. He's a really young guy. He's working hard though to help provide for his family and stuff, doing his best. He is going through some trouble right now, financially with providing for his family, and is currently doing a donathon to help raise money, to help support his family, like his housing, his living situation for his whole family, like his sisters, his parents, everything. It's really, really sweet. And he's working really hard at it. Has lots of incentive goals for it. If you are interested, go give him a check out, honestly. He's a sweet guy. He's a lot of energy. He's very silly and chaotic, and he's definitely the type of person who, if you see him in a collab, for example, he definitely brings a lot of life and energy to a collab. He's very chaotic and like a little fucking shit, but he's really fun to play with and spend time with. So I would highly recommend go check him out. And if you can, spare him even just a little bit of money, like a $5, anything at all, it would really go a long way to helping him out in his current situation. Thank you, guys. Yeah. But hello, Leon. I hope you had a good time. Resident Evil? Ooh, how was it? What were you playing? Oh, wait, which one were you playing? The new one? He also does crossplay, IRL crossplay. So he actually has a whole stream of him dressing up as Kafka and getting makeup done for hours with his sister. So if you want to see this boy become like an opposite Mulan moment, go ahead. You can find him. You can see him there. Bro is the opposite of Mulan. She's dressing as a man for honor. He's dressing for a woman because he fucking loves Kafka. And it was totally a goal. Definitely. Requiem. Ah, I see. Noise. I have to play Overwatch more this week. I gotta lock in. Ooh, there we go. I'm not too worried about me for Overwatch, at least. For those that don't know, I'm going to be participating in an Overwatch tournament with Leon, actually. He grabbed me for the team. He's always not really on top of it when it comes to tournament stuff, so I hadn't even heard of it yet, and he had already invited me. I was like, oh, fine. So I'll be playing as a support on the team. I think he's also playing as a support, but him and some of our other team members are going to be suffering with really high ping, so I'm a little bit more nervous for them. I think I'll be fine, but I'm a little worried about them. The tournament itself is, I believe, Diamond is the max rank you can be, and luckily I am a Diamond right now. I'm not Masters. I D-ranked, baby. Woo! And I did double check because I want like competitive integrity, right? Competitive integrity, it's good. We don't want a situation like happens in some other tournaments that have happened before, Marvel Rivals, where people recruit literal pro fucking players from other games to be on their team, or are professional players themselves and be like, ah, well, you know, I'm only this rank this season, smile. And it's like, all right, buddy, suck my ass. And, you know, so for competitive integrity, I completely was honest, like, yeah, I mean, I probably am like a low Masters player. I have qualified for low Masters. I last qualified for low Masters this season. Like, I get to Masters and I stop playing. Like, I grind to it and I stop, right? Like, I'm probably not actually a Masters player. I'm more of a silly Diamond player, and they said okay for me being Diamond and being in the tournament, so that's cool. Competitive integrity. We love honesty. We love communication. It's a good thing. Because as much as, like, sure, you want to win the tournament and earn some dollar-roonies, competitive integrity is really important to me. The honesty of that is an important thing. Because it's basically the same thing as fucking cheating, right? It's basically the same thing as fucking hacking, in my opinion. If you're gonna lie about your rank in a tournament that's only supposed to be XYZ rank, right? It's kind of fucked up. That's like going to a fucking, like a kid's basketball game and be like, yeah, no, I'm just really tall for my age. And you're like a 30-year-old guy who is like 6'8", and you're like, yeah, no, I'm just really tall for my age. I'm actually 13, I promise. And you just fucking literally just stand there above the children and just stomp on them. It's not, you're not hacking. You're not using aimbot, but you fucking might as well be, because you're just significantly better than them. Right? It's like the same thing. Like if a tournament was only like bronze to gold and somebody who's fucking like a challenger player lies about their rank and joins it, they're clearly gonna win. Like sure, they are gonna win the tournament, but like, do you really feel satisfied about that? I feel like that's like so like, you know? Yeah. Competitive integrity, man. Being competitive and wanting to win is one thing, but like, come on, man. It's more fun if you like are against other good players. I don't mind getting my shit kicked in and losing a game if it means the other players were just way better than me. If they played harder and played better, then they deserved it, man. That's all there is to it. Of course, I want to win. I'm gonna try my best, but at the end of the day, man, winning is a part. Winning and losing are both like the same coin, just the opposite sides, right? You can't have one without the other. Coins have two sides. So do games. There is no winner without a loser, and that's okay. At the end of the day, the point is to have fun, and if you can, earn some money along with it. That's basically VTubing in a nutshell, bro. Unless you're like in a company, in which case it is technically a job. But VTubing in a nutshell, as far as I'm concerned, is you're doing it for fun. It's technically a hobby that you're trying your best to make into a job and make a living off of, sure, for some people. Like myself. Excuse me. Like I'd love to make a living off of it, right? Because I love it. It makes me happy, and I'm glad that I can make other people happy with it. All these letters clean. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Yep. Sign letter. Sign letter. Sign. Oh, that letter's not clean. Come here, you S. There we are. Letter clean. Nice. Got it. Cheeky fucking letter, bruh. Is that S clean? That one is okay. It's like the same thing as VTubing, right? You want to like make a living off of it, but at the end of the day, you also just want to do it for fun and enjoy yourself. Because if you're doing it just for work, like if you're only playing games for work and not to enjoy yourself anymore, you end up burning out and not enjoying yourself, and it becomes not fun anymore. And I feel like when people aren't actually having fun streaming or playing a game, it really does negatively affect the quality of the stream itself as well. So like you can tell as a viewer that like somebody isn't enjoying what they're doing, and that can really ruin the experience, you know, in my opinion at least. Can I? Oh, I can. Nice. That was fucking smooth as shit, brother. Probably just too long here. I don't know if I need the long still, but I'm gonna. Like if somebody's not enjoying themselves, I feel like you can really tell. Or if somebody's under the weather that like one day, like I felt really guilty because the day we did Zomboid, like I should have probably just canceled stream because I was under the weather, but I canceled Overwatch to play Zomboid instead because I would feel bad taking 2 days off in a row. So I streamed anyway, and I could definitely tell that I was low energy. Like I wasn't feeling good, I wasn't myself, right? I wasn't able to give you guys my 100%, and that made me feel really guilty. But I just wanted to spend time with you guys no matter what, man. Like, I know you guys won't feel too bad about it. You'll know, like, I explained that I was sick and not feeling well and stuff, so you guys knew and stuff. And I know you would never, like, fault me for that or, like, make me feel bad about that. But I did feel guilty that I couldn't give you my all, right? I did feel guilty I couldn't give you my all. It did make me feel bad. But, you know, it feels bad. Like, not even, like, just when you're sick or something like that. But if you're not enjoying yourself when you're playing your game, it really does show. And you can't really give your all to your audience, which is what we all strive to do at the end of the day. Because I feel like, at least for me, I think, I won't speak for everyone in the VTubing space because obviously I'm not everyone and I don't know everyone, right? And some people come into the VTubing with different intentions than I did. for me, I came into VTubing and streaming. I came into it because I fell in love with VTubers, right? I fell in love with VTubing as a concept, and I always liked gaming. I always liked streaming, like the idea of streaming. I never had done it before, but I always liked the idea of it. And then I loved making people laugh. I loved just communicating with people. I love anime. So VTubing kind of was a combination of 3 things I really loved: anime, gaming, and streaming. I thought streaming was awesome. I'd never done it before VTubing, but when I first did it in 2019, it made me fucking fall in love with it, like big time. I really loved it. The idea that I could just, my stupid bullshit that I say or like think out loud, or like when I talk to myself, because I do talk to myself sometimes, right? I do talk to myself quite a bit, and so the idea that other people could hear it and think it's funny and enjoy it made me so happy. Hi Core, welcome in. It made me so fucking happy that I could like share that kind of stuff and keep doing it. And like I said, I can't say for certainty that everyone comes in with pure intentions. Some people come in thinking it's just going to be an easy way to make money, or they'll just take advantage of XYZ to like get big and famous, or make money, whatever. But for me, at the end of the day, it is a hobby, because it is taking all of my favorite hobbies and putting them into one thing. And watching anime, playing video games, streaming, those are all hobbies of mine that I fucking love, and VTubing is literally every single one of those put together. And the community for it are all people who like all the same things I do. So like, dude, VTubing is like heaven for me, man. This shit's like my holy grail. Like, I don't want to go anywhere ever. Like, I fucking love this place. Like I said, if there's ever a time where I'm not a streamer anymore, I want to work as like a manager or like somebody to help other VTubers grow, or like do something. I'd love to work with like a company, for example, to help them, like, I don't know, do anything really, whether it's reaching out to conventions or helping them set up collaborations or organizing events, stuff like that, because I just fucking love VTubers, man. I really do. But I don't really want to stop streaming anytime ever in my life. I really enjoyed it too much. But yeah, like I said, for me, it's like pretty pure intentions. Like I never thought I'd make any money off of streaming. It was something I started doing to, I literally started VTubing to practice Japanese. Because when I first started streaming was in 2019 on YouTube, and I only streamed in Japanese, and I only streamed PUBG. Because that's what was popular at the time, baby, and I fucking loved it. That's why PUBG is how I discovered VTubers. It's how I learned Japanese. That's why I started it, bro. That's why I started. So I had a pretty pure intention. I had no intention of making money. I didn't make any money at all. I never made any money for the first couple of years because, like, I couldn't monetize on YouTube. I only had, like, I don't know, maximum 10 viewers at a time. And that was, like, really rare. I usually had, like, 5 viewers that were, like, Japanese viewers who would come and hang out with me while I was playing because they knew I was good and they liked watching me play. And, like, the silly, stupid shit I'd say in Japanese. I had a shitty fucking microphone. I, like, you know, it was very low quality, but it was fun, man. I really loved it. I loved it. It was really fun. And because of that, I discovered I really liked streaming. And then I started streaming in English on Twitch a little bit. And then 2020, started going more into that. I was still streaming on YouTube in Japanese, but then I dropped the Japanese streaming because for me, it was like I could only do so much, and it was tiring me out a lot because I was a student at the time. I was a student, I was working full-time, and I was a student in the summer. So it was like, fuck, dude, I was just too tired. I couldn't do both, so I dropped one. I dropped the Japanese side of things, which is unfortunate, but, you know, what are you gonna do? My English side was starting to be a little more successful. I was having more fun. I realized I wanted to stream more in English because there was limitations to me streaming in Japanese. Because I wasn't fluent. I'm not, like, amazing at it or anything. I can't read it. The kanji's too hard. I had, like, a translator when if they would type in chat, it would read out for me. I had, like, an automatic translator where it would read out anything they said in Japanese, and then I'd understand it if it was read to me. And if I didn't understand a word, I would ask them to explain what the word meant to me. And that was how I learned Japanese, literally. That was the way I helped me learn Japanese. I'd have it read out to me automatically, and it would just, like, then I'd be like, oh, and then I'd reply to it. It was awesome. And if I didn't know a word, I'd be like, oh, sorry, すみません。この言葉は何の意味？その and what, and like ba 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 ba, like whatever it was, nanoimi. And they would explain it to me. They'd be like, they'd either go and like look up the English meaning for me, or they'd explain it in different words in Japanese, and I'd be like, senpuki, or whatever the hell it was. Like, fan, electric fan. Oh, you know, like whatever the hell it was. Hi, Marky. How's it going? Man, I got into it completely just from like being a fan of it and then wanting to learn Japanese, and that's how I became a VTuber. I know some people definitely get in with like malicious intent. Malicious in not like an evil way, but like in a, they only want to do it for money and like, you know, get rich fast, which doesn't really work. I hate to tell you, bruh. VTubing is maybe like before when VTubing first started out and it wasn't so saturated, but now there's so many. There's no way to do this and just be like, I'm gonna do this shit to go rich quick. Nah, that shit don't work, brother. I hate to tell you. If you're already like really famous or something, sure, you could probably like pull a stunt of getting a VTuber model or something, which big YouTubers and Twitch streamers did do for a while, to like try to get some extra new fans and shit, and then just completely dip from the community after. I was like, yeah, you could tell they didn't give a shit. They were just, you know, what's the fucking word? I don't know what the word is. Totally Real Markiplier. I see. Welcome in, Totally Real Markiplier. I am Totally Real Kohaku Hyouma. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, I like this game too. I like to play Powerwash Sim at the beginning of every week of my streaming schedule, because I usually stream like 5-6 days a week depending on how I'm feeling. This week I took Monday off. LARPing, that's the word. Thank you, son. I couldn't remember what it was called. Can I move this somewhere else? Yeah, go over there. I don't, no. Go over there. I don't need you. You as well. Go away. Can I put you somewhere else? Oh, I just got rotated. No, I can't. I don't think. Oh, well. These are good, though. True. I haven't watched Markiplier in a long time, but I do like him. Super good looking. True. That is true. As a straight man, I, too, can be like, yeah, that's a hot man. That is a hot man. I feel like you need to be able to do that. I feel like if you are a straight man and you see another hot man, you should be able to be like, yeah, that's an attractive guy. I wonder what he does for his hair. I wonder what he, like, does his skincare and shit like that. You gotta be able to, bro. You gotta be able to do that as a straight guy. I feel like you're like, nah, no, he's not. I don't find him attractive at all. Like, you don't have to find him attractive, but you can acknowledge the fact that he is an attractive person, right? It's like, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, I want to date him or I'm in love with him, but I can be like, yeah, he's hot. That's a hot man. That is a hot man. Yup. I can acknowledge that. I can acknowledge that. 100%. Like, for example, bro, you put Ryan Reynolds in front of me, I might get a little bisexual, but he's a fucking good looking guy too. I like how he looks. I think he's attractive. I think he's an attractive guy. I'm straight as a damn arrow, but like, I still say like he's an attractive guy. Being comfortable. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know I'm comfortable being straight. That's why I can make silly jokes to people, right? I can make silly jokes and, like, hit on male friends because I think it's fun. I have a shrine? I see. Like, unironically, like, it's one of my favorite things. Fucking Ambrose will tell you that I do it. But, like, I literally flirt with Ambrose and like fucking Happy when we play DBD together or something. I'll make flirty, silly comments to them. I'm like, I have fun with it. Like, if you ever, like, if you know Jun Akane, right? Gonna get going. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you drop a sub and I see you again soon. I am Real Markiplier. That's awesome. Take care, man. I'll see you in my next video. All right. See you there, I suppose. If you ever see my friend Junakane, that is the gayest straight man I know. I love him. I will flirt with that man all day, every day. I love him. He is so funny. He is like such a nice guy. We're both incredibly gay together when we start talking and saying stupid shit, but we're both very straight. I think him and I could both be like married to beautiful women and we'd still be flirting with each other. Like, hey man, your ass looks good today. Thanks, man. Want to touch it? Like that's literally an average Jonakane Kohaku conversation. Your ass looks good. Oh, thanks. You want to squeeze it? Okay. And fucking Jun will moan and I'll fucking kill him. I fucking hate when he does that, dude. It pisses me off. Like, don't you fucking moan at me, you bitch. I fucking watched this dumbass motherfucker. I watched his dumb ass, dude. There was a clip. It was him and I believe it was Sen. Him and Sen were playing something together, and Jun was saying, "Oh, I gotta do my vocal warm-ups." And he was going, brr, brr, brr. And it's like, bro, you are not doing a very good job. And he's like, well, you know, I'm just trying to warm up my lips. And then Sen goes, I can help you warm up your lips. And he goes, oh, really? And he starts going, And I'm like, Jun! Jun! Brother! Fucking stupid idiot. This man is so gay, but he's incredibly straight. He is like literally straight. He's very much a straight man, but he's just so gay for the homies. But yeah, that's the thing though. You have to be comfortable with your sexuality to be able to like just say stupid shit and act stupid. That's why it's like literally like me, Ambrose, and Happy will be playing fucking Dead by Daylight, and I will just flirt with them. They're like, bro, shut the fuck up. It's so funny. I got to attach this somewhere so it will frick off. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a line on the floor here I haven't cleaned because of that thing being in the way. I'm like, bro, shut up. It's so funny. Kissing homies always. Sorry, Leon. I could never homie kiss you, brother. You're like, your little brother energy. That's like family. Can't do it. Can't do it. Your little bro. If it's any consolation, I'll go. I kiss Ambrose. There you go. If it's any consolation, Core is also like little sis energy. She gets like a smooch on her forehead and that's it. I could never. I literally could never flirt with the homies with Core. She's baby. Her little smooch on her forehead. Read her a bedtime story. That's it, man. Not the bedtime story. It's alright, bro. We'll read like a good manga or something. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I'm not giving you like the Three Little Pigs or some shit, trust. We'll be reading something good. Bedtime story, but it's yaoi. I'm sure you're probably into that shit. I don't know, man. Is that dirty? No, it's not dirty. It's just fucking lying to me. All VTuber women are into fucking yaoi, man. In the that reminds me, in the fucking GTA Lodestar server, I was in the general chat on Discord, so we weren't RPing, right? We weren't RPing. I was wandering around the town doing my my postal job stuff, like dropping off packages, and I got to this one neighborhood. And there was a bunch of like NPCs, or what are they called? Fucking not civilians, locals standing outside the houses, and I was like, what the fuck? And I walked up to him, and this one guy, the one guy I walked up to, it said walk Charlie, and I was like, what? Want me to walk him? But it was for the dog walking. It was for the dog walking, but there were no fucking dogs. It was just people standing there, and all of them said walk Charlie, walk Alice, walk Benny, walk Max. And I was like, what? I was like, am I walking these people? Is this some sort of like S&M job? What is this? I didn't realize it was the dog walking. I mean, it made sense that it was dog walking, but like I wanted to believe it was walking these actual adult people because I thought it'd be fucking funny. I thought it'd be funny. Am I stuck? Drop. Go. Get down. Go. Be gone. Fucking gnome. Busy, man. Get out of my way, Mita Osita. I wish for some reason Mita was literally lurking my stream so she could have heard me say that and just fucking explode me. I think it's so funny. Anyway. What was I saying? It was just funny, the idea that, like, it said walk max, and it was just this guy, this middle-aged man staring at me, and I was like, oh. And so I took a picture of that, right? I took a picture of it and put it in general chat, like, damn, do I have to go get me a leash first for these, for, like, my S&M baddie max? Like, man wants me to take him on a walk, and then, like, a flushed face, and, like, some of the other players were like, oh, and, like, putting eyes, like, eye emojis and stuff. And the one of the admins, the people running it, was like, I guess you don't have enough experience in dog walking yet. And just kind of like looked at me and said, oh, do you want to help me get some experience? I'll get a leash for you. And he just never replied, and everyone else in chat's like, yowie, yowie, yowie. All the women are like, yowie, and they started like posting like yowie gifs of like passing wine to it, just like of people like clicking like wine glasses together, and it just says yowie under it. Like finally a good fucking meal. They started like putting stuff under that, and it was so funny. And the admin just never replied to me again. He's like, nope, this guy's a fucking freak. It was pretty funny, though. You want to help me get some experience? I wouldn't mind the help. Got muted. I didn't get muted. He just ignored me. He stonewalled me. I got dono walled. It's okay, I've been helping them out a lot with like finding bugs and stuff, so they like me. And to be fair, 2 of the actual admins are B and Cozy, who are people who do like me because they're my friends. I've been friends with B for like so fucking long now, so many years now. And then Cozy I met during VTRP and we got along really well. Cozy was Granny Applebottom. If you remember Granny Applebottom and Ralph Garfield would hang out all the fucking time. So that was Cozy. We talked all the time. We were like the token old people. But she's actually good at doing an old person voice, where mine is just, okay, I'm a parrot that sounds like fucking Mickey Mouse, but also Ralph. Or not Ralph, fucking, what's his name? Carl from Jimmy Neutron. A parrot trying to sound like Mickey Mouse. Fucking parrot noises, bro. So dead. But she actually sounds like an old woman if she does the voice. She's really good at it. But we hung out all the time, so we became friends through that. And they're 2 of the admins, like, that were running the server and stuff, so. Carl Weezer, yerp. The clips of fucking Freed as doing the Carl Weezer voice is amazing. The fact that that man can sing so many songs with that voice is amazing to me, bro. Only 2? It's those 2, and there's 1 other person. There's literally only 4 people that have made that server. I know it was Cozy B, and there's 1 other admin I've been working with, and I'm not sure who the other person was. So I haven't had a chance to interact with them yet. But yeah, there's literally only 4 of them that are putting in so much work running a server that on average has like over 100 people every night. It's crazy how much work they're putting in. Like, they're doing an amazing job, and they're still like taking time to play themselves and enjoy it. That's why I wanted to support it so bad, because like I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't intentionally, or wasn't originally intending on joining the server because I had just finished B District, and I have another server thing coming up in the future that I'll be partaking in April. And I won't give you more details than that because I'm not allowed to, but I also won't. But anyway, in April, I'll be a part of another, like, server thing. It'll be a lot of fun. But I wasn't really intending on, and it's not GTA, by the way, this one that's coming up. I wasn't intending on being in another GTA server at all, really. I had literally had GTA uninstalled. Like, I didn't have it. I had it uninstalled. I had to reinstall it to play the server. But, like, so many of my friends were going to be playing the server, and I knew... Like, a lot of people from the Vanilla Unicorn were, like, saying, yeah, come play. We're going to do a club over there. We're going to do this and that. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it sounds fun. Yeah, that fucking sounds fun. All right, let's go. I do enjoy GTA servers. I like grinding money and doing silly, fun stuff. All right. All right, you convinced me. And I joined. Like, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't, like, meaning, I didn't really intend to at the beginning, but there were so many people on it that I knew and that I liked, and... The people running it are people that are really good people, and I just wanted to support them in a little way of, even if that's just a little way of just playing it and interacting and making other people playing it enjoy it more. Because I've been interacting with a lot of people and stuff, and like I've made friends and stuff. It's been nice. met new people. It was, oh my god, it was so cute. So this one player I met in game, let me sip my water before I continue this story. Everyone sip some water, hydrate. Yummy. Let me take a hit of my inhaler too. Excuse me. Excuse me. Coffee. Hey man, if it's what you need in the morning, go for it. Just make sure you're drinking actual water too, because coffee does technically not hydrate you very well. Make sure you are hydrating on water as well. We're getting 77%. Do we have to go in? If we have to go in, I'm gonna lose it, dude. I think we do. Oh. Anyway, is the gondola clean? It's not. The frame isn't clean. On top here? But anyway, this one person that I met in game, we were fishing together and we ended up talking a lot, and her character has this very southern accent and it's really cute. It's really fun to interact with her. She's like kind of like her whole character is she describes it this way. It's not me. She describes it this way, is that she's a ditzy blonde from the south. So that's not me. All right, that's not me. That's her, not me. Clarify. My drawings, my poor drawings. Anyway. And she's been really fun to talk to. And I found out, she told me actually, because we were like talking together and then there was like a server restart and I wasn't going back on the night. So she had messaged me on Discord and said, thank you so much for interacting with Sunny, which is the name of her character. It's been a lot of fun to talk to you while we fish. I was like, yeah, thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. And I added them, right? Because it's been fun just to talk to them. And so I added them on Discord. And I was like, thank you for like putting up with my silly bullshit, because like my character is like a little bit flirty. Just tell me to like, just let me know if you don't want me to, and I will like fuck off, and I'll make sure like, because I can be normal, right? But like his character is literally, he works in a club. He does work in a club, so he is a bit flirty, and his whole point is that he's supposed to be this really confident guy that has it all together, despite not. And he doesn't really open up about that kind of stuff though, unless he doesn't open up about the fact that he doesn't have it all or whatever until he really gets close to somebody. So everybody right now just knows him as this like confident guy who has lots of money and does well for himself and is flirty, whatever, because he works at the club, whatever, right? They don't really know the real him yet. And that's part of the plan. I want to see character development. I want him to like character develop into actually having confidence and not just fake false bravado and stuff. That's part of one of my plans for him. But anyway, that's, I'm getting distracted. She had told me afterwards, she said, actually, I hope you don't think this is a creep or anything, but I've actually been, like a fan of yours since, your PL doing like the Mario Kart streams and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet. It made me so happy. I'm like, no, dude, that's not creepy at all. Thank you so much for like even knowing about me all the way back then, you know? Like, that's so cool. I'm really like, I'm so humbled. Like, that makes me so glad. Because like one thing I said to her, right, and I think it's true, at least personally, is that, you know, VTubing now has become so, it's still, technically, it's still considered pretty small. It's pretty small scale outside of Japan, technically. It's definitely gotten a lot bigger than it was, like a way bigger. But it is still, on the grand scale of things, pretty small. Like compared to like some of the other like things that are streamed or like different communities and stuff online, right? Like in comparison, it is still kind of a small community. It is very large to me, at least, the way I feel it. But at the beginning, right, in like the early 2020s, you could probably like name every single English VTuber in the community. Everybody knew everybody because it was so small and like tight knit. Everyone like knew everyone, man. Like everyone who'd been around knew everybody. It was really small and it was easier to grow because despite there being less fans, there were also significantly less VTubers or like creators. Where now there's tens of thousands. I wouldn't even be surprised if somebody said there was 100,000 VTubers at this point. I wouldn't even be surprised. I don't think that's realistic, but I'd say I would guess that if you were to take all the VTubers in the world, not just the English ones, but every VTuber that exists, there's probably like 10,000, probably. And probably like 10,000 of them, at least, right? At least 10,000, I'd say, probably. Let me just count indie. True. So like, the idea for me that somebody had been like a fan of mine for so long and still enjoyed my content and wanted to support me and be friends with me and stuff is like, or not even just be friends, but like just talk to me even, because it was me that sent the friend request, not the other way around. But just like to talk to me or to tell me that they like my content. They've been a fan for so long. It was so sweet. It made me so happy, dude, because it's like VTubing, it's really hard to grow now. Like, it's really, really hard to get anything out there. If you're not like running on every single different social media platform, constantly doing like shorts and TikToks and everything, it's nearly impossible to fucking grow. And I'm not doing those things. That's why I'm nearly impossible to grow, man. I'm not having a good time with that because I don't like editing, man. It's just one big thing for me. I love streaming, and that's what I want to do. And I know that in the long run, that's not a good thing. I should be doing more of all the other stuff. And I know it's not the best, but it is what it is, man. But anyway, the idea that somebody had been around and enjoying my content and me for so long, and it just made me really happy. It's the same kind of feeling I get when I get to see you guys in chat every day. Like, names that I recognize. I do recognize everyone's name here, right? I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly how long you've been around in my community for, but I'd be able to say, like, oh yeah, I like know a lot about this person, or I recognize that name easy peasy. Like, it makes me really happy, especially with names that I can recognize from a long time ago, like Ray. Oh, my voice. Ah! Like Ray's, for example, has been in my community for a really long fucking time. Like, super, super long. Super fucking long. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I actually met Ray's IRL in a line at a convention. I might be wrong, but I think it was Ray's that I met IRL by accident. We just kind of bumped into each other. Like years and years and years ago. So like, it's been a long time since they've been in my community, like my Aomi community, and they still are supporting me now. And it's like something it's really, really sweet and special to me. Like, know that people are still around and like enjoy me. Mice magic? Alright, dude. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm really glad people found me as Kohaku. Like, not even like Aomi fans, but like new people found me as Kohaku and decided they wanted to follow Kohaku. Because I said it before, but a big thing for me when it came to becoming Kohaku was that I wasn't open about the fact that I was Aomi. I kept it really quiet and really secretive. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell even like a lot of my friends. I didn't tell. I told some of my really, really close friends, but I didn't tell, like, and that was only after debut as well. But like most of my friends didn't even know, dude. Like a lot of my mutuals and stuff had no idea because I didn't tell anyone. I was really quiet about it because, like I said before, like an example I gave was that I didn't want Kohaku to be like, oh, that's Aomi. I wanted Kohaku to be Kohaku, right? So I was very secretive about it, and I wanted Kohaku to get fans and build a community for being Kohaku, not build a community of, oh yeah, that was Aomi, and here's Aomi's community back again, but on a different like person, right? Like, it's not like I disliked my community or wanted to get rid of it or anything. It was just simply I wanted something fresh and something new to get out of my burnout. Hey, you're Kohaku, the first person? That's hard to say because I'm not certain exactly what would constitute that, because the person who would know the most about it would probably be Miel or Bonnie, formerly Kiri, and formerly Rhubarb. Oh, sweats. I mean, it's not a secret, but you know. Those three people, and then so probably Miel first because I told her that I was applying to Globee to begin with. and she was like cheering me on the whole time and stuff as well. Because we'd been friends, like, not for a long time before Globy, but for probably about like half a year, or a little bit more than that. Probably about like close to a year maybe, and I very much already saw her as like a little sister before Globy. So I was like, if I get in here, that's my little sister, bro. I'm gonna make it canon as I possibly can. That is family. That is my family. So she was probably the first one to know. And then the other three that I was already friends with before Globy also knew, because other than Rhubarb, both Kiri and Bonnie and I were all actively good friends in our past lives who collabed together, and we all collabed together on our hiatus streams or our graduation streams. So I collabed with Bonnie and Kiri on their graduation streams, or their, well, on Bonnie's graduation stream we collabed. On Kiri's I said the word a second ago and it slipped my head. What the fuck's it called? Oh, Lord have mercy. Hiatus, thank you, Jesus brain. Her hiatus stream, her hiatus one, we collabed. On my hiatus one, they collabed with me. And then fucking, dude, oh, it's so funny. I'll tell this story in a second. But anyway, but yeah, we like all knew. We all just kind of knew. Like, we never told each other explicitly, but like due to the timing, we all just looked at each other. And then one day, I don't know if it was Bonnie or Kiri, one of them made a group chat with all four of us together, and we all just stared at each other and we're like, you know the Spider-Man point emote, like the Spider-Man point meme where they're all pointing at each other? We just did that at each other and we're like, Globy? And then they're like, Globy. And we're like, oh. Because it was like all of us did it at the exact same time. We all like went away at the same time. And we're like, yep. Yep. We just knew, right? And so the whole time that we were preparing for becoming those characters, like becoming Bonnie, becoming Kiri, becoming Rhubarb, and me becoming Kohaku, before we even knew what our names were gonna be, before we even knew what our designs, like we had picked our designs, but we hadn't like chosen like any of the changes or any of our assets, anything like that, we were constantly like going into group calls together to talk about what we want, and like having work calls together. Like the four of us would just have work calls. And then when we had figured out pretty much everything, we had made a Power World server where we were just hanging out and playing Power World together, just spending time together, being like, oh my god, I can't believe we're like all in the same company together at the same time. Like, that's so funny. Because I didn't tell them I was applying. I didn't tell them. I think Bonnie and Kiri told each other they were applying, because they've been trying to get into a company together for a long time. Like, they're like very good friends. They've been close for like years and years and years. And I'd been friends with them for a long time too. I think for me, Bonnie and Kiri, we'd been friends for 5 years now, probably like 5 years or so. Like, we've been friends for a really long time. So it was really cool to know that I got to start in my first ever company, one, with my Gen 1 little sister, Miel, who I knew, obviously. And then two, I get to start Gen 2 with 4 people I know already. Because I wasn't super close with Rhubarb or anything before that, but I knew Rhubarb and Rhubarb knew me. Hi, Sova. You're missing lore. How are you today, Sova? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we had like known each other forever, and we all just kind of hung out a lot together before debut and before anything happened. We spent a lot of time together, like before we were even in the Globy server, because the Globy server didn't exist yet. Like the one, well, it did exist, but we weren't in it yet. We weren't allowed in it yet, like the main one. So we spent a lot of time together on our other accounts, just like working together and working on stuff in call. I'm busy, but class is done. Nice, Otsu. Some more, no. I mean, VOD's up. VOD will always exist. I'm just talking about like pre-Globy stuff, like the people I knew before Globy and who like knew that I was Kohaku. Because I was saying like how I didn't want Kohaku to be Aomi. I wanted Kohaku to be Kohaku. And I was really glad that there are a lot of people who are viewing that are like even here right now today that discovered me because of Kohaku and didn't discover me because of Aomi. Because, like I said, I didn't want Kohaku to be Aomi. I wanted Kohaku to be his own thing. Because I was in such a bad burnout at that point as Aomi, unfortunately. And really close to quitting. And I'm really glad I didn't. I'm glad I got the opportunity to be Kohaku. And like I said, I wanted Kohaku to stand out on his own and not just be Aomi. So I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to be Kohaku, and I'm really glad you guys found me and enjoyed me as Kohaku and didn't just start following me because you knew me as Aomi or something. Like, nothing wrong with that either. And now I am very much open with it, so it's all good. And I'm feeling a lot better, because at that point, I was just like in a really bad state emotionally and mentally. So I'm really, really glad that now that I am a lot happier and doing a lot better, I can be open about that stuff and be happy that you guys are following me for both even, or even you are following both. You're following one or the other. It doesn't really matter. Just the fact that you are here supporting me makes me so happy. Yummy. But yeah, we've been friends for a long time. Other than that, I think outside of like Globy members, the first person I told, my mom. I didn't really tell anyone, really. I was very careful with it. Like, a lot of people asked me when I was going on hiatus, like, where are you going? What are you doing? And I didn't say anything. I was like, well, you know, I love this community too much to ever completely leave, so I'm sure I'll see you around really soon. And, you know, when I can, I would love to get to do a collab or, like, hang out again soon. And they're like, yes! They had no idea. Like, I didn't tell people. I really didn't. Dude, you know who fucking was such a little shit about that, though? Bao. Fucking Bao the whale, bro. This motherfucker with her big mouth. I don't know if I told this story on stream before. Probably not, because I obviously wouldn't want to tell this story because it involves my past life. But literally, I think it was... So I had technically went on hiatus. So I had went on hiatus because I went on hiatus on March 1st in 2024 because that was my birthday. So I had a birthday stream. The birthday stream was also my hiatus. But Bao's birthday or her anniversary or something was like on the 3rd or the 4th or sometime around then, like super, super close to that. And she wanted me to participate. And I was like, oh, I've already graduated though. She's like, please, please. And she was like yelling. And I was like, okay. So I joined for Garfield Kart with Bonnie's last life as well. So me and Bonnie in our past lives were both in that collab for Bao's birthday, and she just straight up was like, at the end of the collab, she was like, all my friends are leaving me. And like crying and shit, and like literally crying. And we're like, it's okay, like, you know, we are leaving, but we're not leaving. We're not gone for good, and always be in the community, you know, always be around. And she's like, where are you going? What company are you going to? I know you guys got into a company. What corpo are you joining? Tell me! And she's like yelling this at us in front of like 3,000 or 4,000 people live. And it's like, Bao, shut the fuck up! Girl, you're gonna get us in trouble! Or like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. You're a crazy blue woman. I don't know what you're saying. I have to go now. Oh, it's a collab. And she's like, no! And she just started screaming and shit. It was like fun. Yeah, girl, you can't ask that. You think I can just tell you? You want me to lose my job? Fuck. Stupid. You're fucking fired, man. Yeah. We haven't really kept up since then, unfortunately, but she's a really sweet person, I think. Like, she's very funny. She's very funny. She's very sweet. Yeah, he's not found. Real. Not anymore, at least. Now I'm good. And obviously there are things I still can't say exactly, and things I wouldn't really want to say anyway. So, I know, I am careful about that kind of stuff, regardless. I never say anything, like, directly about the company. It's more just, like, my own experiences before and after. Or things that I did that has nothing to do with the company. And that's okay to talk about, in my opinion. Wiggly speaking. Wiggly speaking. I think it's okay. Like, that kind of stuff's fine to say. But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, so my contract said this, this, and this, and we were required to do that, and we earned this much, and we did that, and we did this, and we like, fuck no, dude, that's stupid. Why would I tell you? It doesn't matter anyway. None of your business. None of your business. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna talk about that. It's not interesting to talk about either. What's the point? And I can talk about stuff that I didn't have to sign anything for. Like, for example, like when I did my local bottle you, surely. But like I had applied like to be open about it, because I like being open about things with you guys. You guys know I love what's the word I want, dude? Oh my god, words are so hard today. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking go full of Uncle Roger. I swear to God, I'm gonna crash out. It is called bum ba da bum 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 bum. The word I want. Transparent. That's the word. I love being transparent with you guys, and you know that. So I do that as much as I can be. Because like I said before, being transparent is a good way to have a strong community, in my opinion. Because I want you guys to know what's going on with me, and I want to be as transparent as I can be, because it's, I don't know, it just builds a strong community, in my opinion. That's just how I see it, personally. Whether it's good or bad, I'm going to be open with you guys about it, right? That's just how it is, I think. And so right now, full transparency, I'm not applying to any companies or anything like that. I'm not trying to be another corporal VTuber or anything like that. I'm very much enjoying just being Kohaku. I'm very much enjoying doing Aomi stuff still. Like, I'm having a lot of fun, right? I'm having a lot of fun with where I am right now. Of course, if I could join a big corporate like HoloStars, also email me like, hey man, you wanna join, and we'll pay for all this for you. And I'm like, oh my god, wow! And I think I'd probably be like, yes, please, and then I'd bend over if I had to, honestly. But you know, like, I'm not actively applying anywhere ever. No, I won't say ever, but like, I'm not actively doing anything. But when I first found out that Globy was going to be like officially closing, like when I first found out about it, because I had basically guessed, right? I had basically guessed at the beginning of 2025 that Globy would be closing eventually, because we weren't earning money. We weren't earning any money, and you know, there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes that weren't awesome, and you could tell like things were just not working out. And you know, a lot of things they're like, oh, this would be good, and we're like, no, that wouldn't be good, don't do that. And they're like, nah, we're gonna do it. And then it doesn't turn out good, and we're like, ah, and it's like wasted money, wasted opportunities, or things that just weren't kept, like promises, or things that were said that weren't kept up to. And it's like, whatever, man. It's like, I could tell that like things weren't going well, and that eventually it was gonna close. So that was one of the, like I said before, that was one of the big reasons for me to have so much stress last year. Like one of my many big stressors last year. I had a lot of personal stressors too, but that was my big work stressors, was not knowing what was gonna happen with Globy. Because the biggest, scariest one was like, if the company does close, would I still get to be Kohaku? Or would I lose him completely? Would it just be gone? Because a lot of big companies, especially Brave, it's not generally heard of for them to let you keep your model afterwards, or let you go indie or something. That's not a thing. And especially with the most recent company that did close and then sold the IPs to their talents, which was, I believe, Pixel Link, right? I think it was Pixel Link, was it? Was it Pixel Link? I don't know, it was one of them. I don't remember what it was called, but it was one of those companies. And each model, they sold each of the IPs to the girls for $10,000 USD. And so it was like, if I get asked to pay that much, I can't. Like, I can't, I wouldn't be able to be Kohaku anymore. By what? Yeah, dude. Yeah, they asked $10,000 for the IPs for that company, for all the girls. They asked $10,000 for each one. And that's like a public thing. That's not like a secret, like, hush-hush thing. That was very open, because they were very open about that. They did, like, donathons with incentives to try to reach that. And a lot of them were very fortunate, and they were able to make enough money with their community's help to be able to purchase the IPs and get to continue being themselves, which is awesome. So happy for them. I know one of them in particular, I believe it was Daya, who is the casino card dealer looking theme. I know Zentrea of Independent actually paid for her entire IP for her to help her out because they were friends. It was really sweet. Dia Fortuna. Yes. That is the one. Can I put this literally anywhere else? This is so in my way. Can I put this literally anywhere else? Thank you. Go over there. How do I get back up now? Fuck. All right, whatever. It's fine. I'll get it. Let me do here first. I know she had like paid for it for her, and that was like an open thing that they had done. So this isn't like a secret thing. That is very open. There was posts about it, like public posts. But yeah, the girls had to pay $10,000 fucking dollars for their IP. It was insane. And if I were to be charged that, I would not be able to be Kohaku anymore because I'm not paying that much. I'd rather just go back to Aomi for that price. Because if I'm gonna pay that much, I could just get like a new model for Aomi instead, right? And then just be open about the fact that I was Kohaku, right? So I wasn't intending on, if it was that much, I wasn't gonna be able to pay it. And I was very scared about that because I didn't want everything I'd been working on to go to waste because that sucks, obviously. All this stuff I've been working on for 2 years just be gone because I can't pay $10,000. And like, I had no idea what was gonna happen, right? None of us had any idea what was gonna happen. What's dirty? This? We had no idea, right? And I was just kind of mulling over that for like the entire year, kind of freaking out. So it was a big stressor. What of you is dirty? What are you, where is the dirt? At the top? Where's at the top? Let me up. Beam me up, chair. Where is the dirt? Oh, there's some. Okay, I see. Okay, let me go into a smaller thing. But it was something like that. Like, anyway, that was a big stressor for me, right? I don't remember what the point of this fucking conversation was. I got distracted, and I've been spraying and trying to figure out where the last little bits of dirt are as well. Somebody remind me why I was fucking talking about this in the first place. Literally anyone, please. Help. 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 What's dirty on you? Oh, fuck this. There we go. Salute roof. What is dirty? Is this part? Ah! I don't remember either. Fuck! We all have ADHD. Fuck. Ah! Ah! The seat grabbed me. Sorry, I got scared. Meant to be sold. Yeah. Into the wall. Oh, is there? Shit. I'll don't look. I don't know if I got it or not. I know some of these little spots are still dirty though. This? Oh, the flag. Hold on. Oh, shit. Something transparency. Oh, yeah! Okay, so yeah. So I'm not currently applying to a company or anything like that. I want to be transparent about that. I'm not going on my way to do that at the moment. Because you know, I'm having a lot of fun right now as Kohaku and doing my occasional Aomi stuff on the side. I'm really enjoying it. Like inside? No. Where's the dirt? This? Ah. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Damn, it was really just this fucker that was still dirty. That's crazy. But I did actually, when I first thought of, like, I was thinking it would probably close around, I originally had guessed that Globy would close when the Gen 2 contracts were up, which was in like early 2026. So I thought maybe that's when it would happen. Hold on, what's dirty? Hold on, what is dirty? This? The bottom? I'm confused as to what is dirty. The base? Oh. So I thought it would be around when that was up. So near the end of last year, I actually had applied to first stage, and I got to the finals for it, but I unfortunately didn't make it through to the end. Like, I didn't get picked for the final spot. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that I didn't get picked. It does. Every company has issues. You can say that about any company. You can say that about fucking McDonald's. Every company has issues. That's just part of it, man. Kohaku, last day in Globy, not applying by model. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Anyway. But I did actually get to the finals, like between me and one other person for one of the characters in first stage. And honestly, I like first stage as far as like the boys. I think they're cool and all. But I am actually really glad that I didn't make it in, because I really wanted to. I feel like that. Like, First Stage is a really good place for male VTubers to grow and, like, learn a lot of skills and learn how to grow and learn how to manage the community a lot better. It's a really great place to learn because they have so much to offer. Like, I feel like their management is really good. Like, I genuinely have nothing but praises for their company. No, BU? Yeah, the person who currently is the character that I would have been. But it's like, I am really glad, though, in a way that I didn't get it. Like, I was sad that I didn't get it, but I was also relieved that I didn't get it because First Stage is pretty strict about collaborations when it comes to the opposite sex or the opposite gender or whatever. So I wouldn't really be able to collab with a lot of girls, and opportunities for like big server stuff would become even harder to join because of that kind of rule. And a lot of my friends are women, man. A lot of them are. Because for a lot of my life, I was scared of men. So a lot of my friends ended up being women. Being in the VTuber community, I've become a lot better when it comes to talking to men. I've made a lot of male friends now, which is really awesome. I'm really glad. But when I was younger, I got pretty mentally scarred due to shit happening in my past. That made me kind of afraid of adult men. But now that I am, luckily, an adult man, it's not as bad anymore. And being in the VTuber community and meeting a lot of really amazing people has genuinely helped a lot. But at the end of the day, a lot of my friends are still women. Like, I'd say like 80% of my friends are women, 20% are men. And I'm really happy, though, that I actually have male friends now. I'm so fucking happy. It's cool, because I never used to be able to do that. I was too scared, bro. I was way too scared. Like, way too scared. A lot of restrictions? Yeah, I mean, sometimes there are restrictions, but the thing is, like, they go in, like, anyone who joins a company knows every restriction before they sign the contract, because they're all told to you in the interviews. Everything is told to you. Everything is written down in the contracts. It's all there. If you choose not to read and not to listen properly, that's on you. But like, as long as you properly read it and watch it and do everything that you're supposed to, you're good, man. You're golden. You are golden. Extra long limo. Ayo, bet. That is a lot of wheels. Holy fuck. God damn. How many wheels is that? Fuck. But yeah, I mean, I am sad I didn't get it, but I'm also happy. Because right now, I don't even want to apply to a company. There were, like, my friends were sending me, like, I think it was, like, either Hollow Stars or Niji. I think it was Niji was doing some general auditions for men again. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to do it. I think I'm okay right now. Is those wooden wheels? Oh, no. Okay, they are rubber. They're just tiger print? That is so weird. Okay. There's a landing pad. Does it have a landing? It does have a landing pad on it. What? That's crazy! I didn't even fucking notice that! I was looking at the funny wheels! What the hell? That's crazy! What kind of engine would you need for this shit, bro? Holy fuck! What kind of engine would you need? Oh my god, it's got leopard print on the roof. That's crazy. This is the most gaudy ass bullshit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Not even Michael Jackson would want to be in this shit, bruh. That man was real good at fashion and gaudiness. God damn. Didn't you see that? I don't know. I didn't notice it. I was too busy looking at the weird wheels. And the, like, how many there were. Big boss! I'd kill myself. I was yapping. Hold on. We just told us gonna stop doing clowns and male VTubers. Yeah, that was Matsuri, my literal Oshi. Ah, I'm so fucking sad. My actual Oshi is not gonna be collabing with men anymore, and I'm gonna cry. I'm so fucking sad. I'm so sad because she's like my #1 Oshi, and she's the #1 person I'd want to collab with one day. I'm so fucking sad. I'm so sad, but I understand. I get it. I very much get it. And she's always collabed with men too, so it is a bit of a strange change in my opinion, but it was her opinion, and it's what she wants to do, and so I respect that. Like, why would my opinion matter at the end of the day anyway? Like, I'm just a viewer. I don't know her. There's no actual realistic way of me to ever collab with her, even if I wanted to. So, like, it's not like it changes anything about her. She's still a great creator and very funny. It is, I am a little bit sad about it because I really like a lot of her collabs with men. She's very funny and she gets along well with them. But I think something must have happened, or, you know, something changed. Or like she said, in her reason was that she just wanted to do something different because she's been around streaming for so long. She's been doing stuff for so long. You know, it's nice to have a change. The same as me, right? Like, I wanted that change. That's why I became Kohaku. I really wanted that change, so I get it. Like, trying to change something. And you could always go back and do it again one day if you want. It's not like she's saying she'll never, ever do it again. It's just that, you know, she doesn't want to do any more right now. And that's okay. That's cool. Do your thing, girl. You do you, girl. People can change over time, and that's all right. She's been doing streaming for, what, 7 years now, almost? Fuck, that's crazy. I've been following her that long. Oh. Meow. So I heard a meow. It's crazy, man. That's fair, in my opinion. Do you, man. Do what you think's best for you and what makes you most comfortable. And sometimes change is good. Change isn't always a bad thing, even if it's like people are like confused by your change or like, you know, your reasons for it. At the end of the day, people being confused about it is okay. And you can explain it however you want, and you don't even have to explain it. At the end of the day, a change you choose is a change for you, right? As you, an adult, can make any choice you want, man. Do your thing. Do what makes you comfortable. Do what you think will help you the most. It's okay to be selfish about that kind of stuff. Completely okay. And it's not really, in my opinion, it's not really selfish. It's just the best word I could think of for this situation. Selfish as in not like a rude way, but selfish in a do things for yourself. Do things for yourself. Make changes for yourself. It's not hurting anybody else. Like if your change is, oh, I'm gonna stab people when I walk by them on the subway. Yeah, no, that's a bad change. That is, don't do that. That's fucked up. You fucking Londoner, you. Stop that. But like, you know, if your change is like, I am going to, every morning before I get out of bed, stretch properly. That doesn't hurt anyone else. That's just something that's good for you. That would probably benefit you in your life. That's fine. Do you, man. Do what you think is best for you. You're not hurting anybody. It doesn't impact anyone else at the end of the day. Your content is still your content. You're not going away. You're not changing yourself. And not like her announcement was, I am only going to, like, I am going to actually change my voice when I stream every day now. I'm no longer going to stream with my regular voice. And I will lock in and be a professional FPS streamer. Because that's completely different than her, as is, right? And then that would be, like, very confusing for the fan base. But she's like, yeah, I'm still going to do all my streams like I normally do. I'm just not going to do min collabs anymore. And they're like, oh, okay. All right, weird, but all right. You do you, girl. Not hurting nobody. Do you. Honestly, the stretch every morning before getting up, I need to start doing that, bro. My back hurts. I need to start fucking stretching. I'm gonna stretch. You know what? Let's stretch. Guys, stretch. Everyone stretch. We need to fucking stretch, bro. Ah! All right, stretch. All right, arms up. Twist. Hold it. Twist, other way. Hold it. Ah. Arms out, but back. Grab on the back of my chair, and I'm gonna lean forward a bit. My shoulders. Right. Grab my armrest, turn my back. Nice. Turn my back again. Other way. I need a good stretch for my back, like my upper back. I can stretch my lower back really well, but I'm not really sure of a good upper back stretch. Let me look that up real quick. I'm gonna look it up right now. Upper back stretch. What's a good one? Okay. Effective upper back stretches such as cat's cow, child's pose, and thoracic rotations. Let's see. Oh, child's pose, that one. Oh. Okay. Okay. I have to get on the floor for that. I really want to get on the floor right now. Okay. Arms above my head and then lean to the sides. Okay. You go to bed. You can stretch before bed. That's okay. Not like I'm asking you to get all sweaty and shit, bro. It's just stretches. Not like yoga. It's just literal stretches. And then, oh, this. Ooh, that actually does feel good. Ooh, I do need to stretch more though. I do exercise, I just don't stretch enough. That's like my big issue. I don't need to go to a gym. I work out at home. I have my own free weights and yoga mat that I use for sit-ups and stuff. I have a pull-up bar. I have my same like pull-up bar has a place where I can do leg raises on it. I can do ab twists on it. I do exercise at my own house. I haven't been able to do much in the last couple weeks though. I've been really busy. So I have fallen out of my routine again, which is unfortunate, but I'll get back into it again. I David? No, I have not. I used to be a lot more flexible than I was because I was in martial arts a lot. Or than I am now currently, not than I was. I was more flexible than I am now is what I meant to say. Flexibility is why I was good in grapples in MMA. When I was doing my jiu-jitsu stuff, I was able to wiggle out of a lot of stuff because I was very flexible. But yeah, I need to just do basic stretches every morning. I really do. Not even before exercising, just in general. I think everyone should, honestly. And it's good for your body. Good for your back, too. Especially, because my back always gets sore. Not like I have massive booba or anything to hold up. Maybe I do, who knows? I don't. I'm a fucking twink. But, you know, it's good for your back, it's good for your neck, it's good for everything. And hopefully you won't have to go to a chiropractor or anything very often if you stretch properly a lot. Which I could probably use a chiropractor appointment again soon, honestly. But luckily nothing's pinched or anything bad right now. I'm just chilling. I don't need an appointment yet. I don't do like regular appointments. I just do them when I need them. Which I do occasionally definitely need them. Because I get like pinched nerves or my discs or something in my spine will slip a little bit to the side. Or I've had it before where my fucking hips got uneven, bro. In fact, there's a helipad on here. It's crazy. How does that thing even stay on here if it drives? This thing fucking drives. How does it not fall off? It's not even strapped on. Hello? Hyouma. Bird clean? It is. Okay. Okay. Incredible flexing. I might have, maybe, if it's that one guy who like is constantly like twisting himself around and he's got like longer hair. I think I've seen like random YouTube shorts of his. I pop up in my recommended. I think I've seen him before. Potentially. He's so flexible, yeah. I wouldn't even want to be that flexible. Like, I don't, that serves no purpose in my life. But just being able to, like, you know, feel a lot more at ease in my own body, not worrying about, like, stretching something and pulling something, just, like, being able to stretch and know that my body is in a pretty healthy state is nice. Because at the end of the day, man, I said it before, the one who can really take care of you is you. Other people can help, but you're the one who makes the decision whether or not you want to be healthy. You're the one that either has to stick to it or make the effort to get the help in the first place, right? So it all comes down to you at the end as an individual. And usually doing things yourself is the best way to do it. My opinion, at least. Noise. Look up into the blinding sun. It's for a treat. It's for a treat, you know? The top part's after. I'm just gonna do the bottoms for now. But yeah, I really should do more flexing. Or not flexing, but stretching. Good night. Good night, Zajawa. Sleep well. Yeah, after stream, I'm probably gonna go take Doggo out quick, and I'm gonna jump on the shower. Just relax a little bit, have another cup of tea, and I'll probably go live on Aomi. Not really sure what I'm gonna do, whether that's League or it might just be some League, some casual stuff. And then what's dirty? This? There we go. And this. Hold on. The side is dirty still? The fender. Hold on. What's dirty about you still? This part of this? Oh, it's a spoiler. Fender. Oh, there we go. Like, this stuff's definitely still dirty. I haven't done the top yet, but do a little bit of League maybe, and then we'll swap over and do some of the GTA RP for a bit. Oh, I'm so glad I can actually just, like, do stuff without feeling guilty about, like, not doing all these different, like, chores and different things. I can finally, like, just enjoy streaming again. Oh my god. So many chores before, dude. I'm so glad that I can split chores again. I don't have to do them all myself anymore. It really is a lot when you're doing everything yourself. When you split it, it's not bad at all. This is a house meant for, like, 2 or 3 people, for sure. So it definitely has chores for 2 or 3 people. So doing everything yourself is like, oh. Like, despite living alone, that means there's less, like, dirt and stuff to clean. Doesn't really matter when you have 3 pets and one of them being a big old stinky dog. Big old stinky dog. Especially when, like, the last few days have just been mud and rain and awful, awful, awful over and over again. So she's been getting, like, muddy feet and stuff. And, oh, it's so annoying. I want to mop the floors. Like, I vacuumed them all, but I want to mop it, but it didn't fucking matter, because every other day it gets dirty again because of her walking in. Like, I wipe her feet, but even then, there's still a little bit, like, either under her nails, or somehow sneaks in on her fur, and it's like, oh! Like, there's no point. It's so frustrating right now. Rear roof. Hold on. What is dirty about you, Mr. Rear Roof? Oh, there we go. Lightning skid. Oh, right there. Insides here. It's hard to get this angle. I can't get in there. Meow. The helipad was dirty too. Oh, not anymore. Maybe from the back. Not sure what the dirt is here. Where is the dirt on this? I don't see any. The skid is still dirty, it says, but I literally don't see any. Oh, there's some right there. Okay, that wasn't enough, though. Fuck. Oh, got it. Okay, what about this one? Up at the top here? There? Oh, tiny little bit. Oh, that's it. That's all I see, though. Anything else? Tiny bit there? Not enough. Ah, we got it, thank God. Okay, what else? The roof? No. Front door. Oh, there we go. The grill? Aha! Yay! Done! Whee! Nice. Nice. This is the first night in like 2 weeks I get to have my mom's home-cooked food. Yummy! Excited. Instead of me cooking it myself. Shopping mall? Oh, Lord have mercy. That'll be our next one, I guess. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you. Here is our schedule for the week. I need to update the schedule on the YouTube page. I'll do that after this. Tomorrow we're doing Red Dead Redemption. I'm very excited for that. And because it's Wednesday, that also is my friend Jazzy, who we met in District V, is Momo. It is her birthday. She invited me to play one of the games. So I'm not going to stream my POV, I don't think. I may, well, maybe I'll put it on. Nah, I won't. Okay. So maybe I'll do it on Twitch, but nah. Because I will be Kohaku in there. So I probably won't stream my POV, but I'll give you guys a link to her POV, because it is her birthday after all. That would be at... Let me double check my phone. So I have it written down on my calendar. I believe it's 8:45. Let me double check. Yeah, 8:45. I'll be playing Pummel Party for her birthday tomorrow. And I'll give you a reminder and give you a ping for that, for her link and stuff. But yeah, tomorrow we're doing Red Dead Redemption. I almost said Resident Evil, because I was thinking of what Leon said earlier. Doing Red Dead Redemption. Very excited. On Thursday, we're doing some Overwatch, because I need to practice. On Friday, is that the Family Guy pose? Yes. Kimmy drew it for me because I kept falling off my fucking roof in Zomboid. On Friday, we're doing one of the first Bonsus that you guys have earned from the Donathon, which is the blind stream. And I decided I think it's like the best game to play blind is fucking Mario Kart. And I like playing Mario Kart with you guys, so I'm gonna just not wear my glasses and sit back a bit, and I don't think I'll be able to see the fucking screen. I'll be honest, I won't be able to read chat. I will not be able to read chat. I'm telling you right now, because I can't, if I take my glasses off right now, I can't read chat, and I'm close. I'm close to the monitor. I can't read chat right now. I literally can't read it if I take my glasses off at all. It's completely blurred. Even if I squint, I can't read a single letter. They all just blur together into a single white line. All letters blur into a line. I have to figure out a way to like make chat massive, like full, like I'll have to like somehow get chat set to like to font size 300 or something so I can actually read it. Because like I said, like I'm genuinely blind as fuck. I'm really blind. So like I'll have to like I have chat set to the biggest font on YouTube, by the way. Like I'll have to, can I zoom it in more? Oh my god, I can zoom it in. If I zoom it in to like 300% or something, and then I full screen it, can I see it? It's still blurry. I have it, I've zoomed in. I have popped out chat, right? I popped out chat. So you guys try this too. I popped out chat, and I control scroll wheeled until it was 300%. And then I full screened it on my other monitor. I can read it if I squint, but it's still really blurry. It is incredibly blurry for me. Letters that size are really fucking blurry for me. And I'm only sitting like maybe barely an arm length away from the screen. I'm sitting like barely an arm length away from the screen, and I can barely read that. And that's a 300% zoom on chat. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Full screen, 300% zoom. That's insane. How do I zoom it back out? Zoom back out, goddammit. It's not zooming back out. Oh, Lord. Oh, there we go. There we go. And by default, anyway, I always have chat size set to 150%, by the way. Even with my glasses on, I have chat set to 150%. I just realized. God damn it. I'm so fucking blind, even with my glasses on, bro. Oh, this is zoomed in too. There we go. Alrighty. So, and then on Saturday, we're continuing our hardcore Minecraft. Try to see if we can not get two-shot by a fucking zombie. I'm gonna figure this out, dude. Once I figure it out, once I figure out how to play better, we'll be able to progress. I don't want to give up. I really want to see if we can't, like, progress. Like, if I die to the dragon, it is what it is. But if I can even get to the fucking dragon, that would be an accomplishment, dude. Like, I don't think I'm gonna kill the dragon. I think I'm fucked. I think I'm so fucked. There's no way I'm killing that fuck-ass dragon. But if I can even get close to it, I would be happy. I'd be really happy if I can at least get close to that bastard. But, you know, I just want to get out of, like, iron tools and armor. Yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big love, big care. No member stream this weekend. Sorry, gamers. But I wanted to, like, focus on more of the rewards from the Donathon and stuff like that. There's only so many days a week, and I don't want to give up our comfy Powerwash stream at the beginning of the week. I don't want to give up our Red Dead stream. I need to practice for Overwatch because I have a tournament, and then the other two streams are for Batsus, basically. So I want to make sure I can actually do them. So I am taking 1 week off of the members stream for that. Yeah. So again, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. Big love, big care. I'm gonna head off. Let me go see who to raid. Let me look. We are going to... Let's go raid. Not a lot of options today. Dang it. Plus I got Tuesday afternoon. We'll go raid into Miss Hazumi. She's playing Slay the Spire 2. And I actually want to buy that game, so I think I'll probably have a collab on it eventually. So, there we go. Get to look at it a bit. Thanks for stream. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Come on, Streamlabs. There it is. There's your raid message. All right, we're gonna go see Miss Hazumi. I'm gonna just raid and dip because I want to go take my doggo out and jump in the shower and then get Aomi stream started in a little bit after that. Alrighty. Actually, I probably won't do Aomi stream until after dinner. Oh, but Kohaku said she's not getting back till 6, so. Okay. Maybe. Okay, yeah. I'll take a shower and then we'll just start and play League for a while. Okay, that sounds good. Alrighty. I'll talk to you later. Bye.